impressing new faces this year.
Hoping to follow up on last year's success, Coach Judson Smith of the senior boys will be hoping to top last year's outstanding record of 22-7. And Coach Matthew Post is looking forward to another outstanding year and looking to repeat last year's Lady Yellow Jacket record of 23-12 as conference champions and appearance in the Final 8 tournament.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
First Security Bank,
Justin's Collision Repair and Towing,
Joe Lee Chevrolet,
The River Company Insurance,
First Arkansas Bank and Trust,
Blag
Lumber,
Clay Maxey Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
Ozark Health Medical Center,
Goods Cash Saver,
Petty Jean Fiber,
Conway Regional Medical Center,
and by North Arkansas Community College and by all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters.
Tonight's live video stream on YouTube and Facebook, brought to you by Petty Jean Fiber and by First Arkansas Bank and Trust and by Hogs and Heifers Sports Bar and Grill.
And the player of the game each week brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust in Clinton.
Now let's join our announcers for tonight's game. KHPQ Sports Director Jeff Hall and producer-announcer Mike Hawley.
Get ready for tonight's Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ. Video production by Aaron Duhan.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Hall. My colleague is here. Aaron Duhan is with us, and we are live from Joe T. Robinson High School, or some folks may call it Pulaski Robinson. I think the official name is Joe T. Robinson, named after one of our famous Arkansas senators from years ago. And we are in town, both teams in black and gold. Yellow Jackets, senior girls and boys, to take on the seniors from Joe T. Robinson High School. Had a JV game. 5 just finished up before us, and so these will be the last 2 games of the night. Girls out on the court warming up right now. I see Coach Matthew Post just down below our broadcast position. He assisted by Tammy Hodges-Johnson, the state champion Tammy Hodges-Johnson, and watching their girls to get tuned up for this conference matchup tonight. Good to be back. I think the girls' last game was last Tuesday. They were off on Friday, so I'm sure they're glad to get back out on the court and play ball against someone other than themselves practicing through the week. So they'll look forward tonight to this conference matchup, try to get a win, and it's a big week. And we'll talk about what's coming up on Friday as the evening goes on for both the senior girls and boys, but looking to play hard. Certainly glad you could be with us here. It'll be at about 9 o'clock or so. If you're listening on 92.1 FM all over North Central tonight. I don't know. I think I saw Donald Maynard. He's already here tonight, so he's not there, but I may want to switch anywhere in the world at www.khpq.com on your laptop, your desktop homepage. Listen live to the broadcast tonight. If you got a mobile device, a phone or a tablet, KHPQ app. It's an Android product from the Google Play, from the Apple Store, and you can have the KHPQ app. If you've already got the TuneIn radio app on your phone, you can also search there for 92.1 FM, KHPQ. Listen to the live stream. And to watch tonight, like I know a lot of folks are back home, not making the trip down to West Little Rock, Aaron Duhan, our video engineer, he's got it all tuned up. I think he may be live right now. And for tonight's broadcast, you can watch it on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel as well as the KHPQ Facebook page. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Hogs and Heifers, and Petty Jean Fiber, big parts of making that happen. So however you tune in with us tonight, certainly glad to have you on Tuesday from Little Rock. And let's bring Mike Hawley in and get you set for the tip of the girls' game.
Yeah, just moments away from basketball here in West Little Rock from the Lady Yellow Jackets. And the Yellow Jackets tonight, really 2 key conference games tonight. Yellow Jackets have got to get back on the winning track. They're 1-2 in conference play. Got to stay on the heels of Pulaski Academy and also try to beat out Morrilton and Heber Springs for that second spot at worst. And on the boys' side tonight, it'll be a 4-0 Clinton team taking on a 1-conference loss Robinson team. A lot riding on the line tonight in that senior boys game coming up. We'll talk about more about that later. Senior girls now, Robinson 2-12 on the year, 0-3 in conference play. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games, and they are 2-5 in games played here on the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School. They lost to Morrilton on Friday night by a score of 48-18. They do have a win over Central Arkansas Christian and over Pine Bluff, the Lady Zebras, 58-47. And so as they come in to tonight's game of the record, as we say, of 2 wins and 12 losses. Lady Yellow Jackets come in tonight after a loss on Tuesday to Pulaski Academy. First conference loss of the year for Lady Jackets, or it's actually second. They're now 1-2 on the year. Also have a loss at Heber Springs. So as we get set here, it looks like Jeff Hall. There's no national anthem as far as I can tell. Players are already on the floor and about ready to go. These two teams played last year. Clinton won both games big, and I know they look hoping to get a big win here tonight. In fact, Coach Post told them you got to get on the season will look a lot better if you can just get on a 3-game winning streak. You win here tonight, you win at Morrilton on Friday, and you beat Heber Springs next week, and you would lock up no worse than second place. So let's see if they can start that 3-game win streak tonight at Joe T. Robinson.
And the girls are there. We're going to reset, get the ball in the air. Maggie Gresham a jump center for the Yellow Jackets, but it is controlled by the Senators, the Lady Senators. They're dressed in white, trimmed in gold. Yellow Jackets in a road black, trimmed in gold. So it's black and gold everywhere, and white as well here in the home gymnasium of the Senators. Your starting five for the Yellow Jackets tonight: Maggie Gresham, Lexi Wallace, Cameron Keith, Caden Brown, and for the Yellow Jackets, Kaylin Lastly. Your five on the floor. And first shot up by Robinson, a three-pointer attempt won't go, and the rebound by Lastly. Quickly to Gresham and to Wallace, and Lexi will bring the ball up the floor. She'll be met near midcourt in a man-to-man defense by the Senators. Over to Caden Brown, to Cameron Keith, the senior. She's going to dribble to the left side, toss it across lane to Maggie Gresham. Trying to get the handle of it. It's knocked out of bounds, and a foul's going to be called on the Senators.
Good idea with the pass. Maggie was a little bit deep, though. By the time she caught it, she was under the basket or almost behind the backboard, able to catch it and back away. It looked like it was a shooting foul, but they're going to call it on the floor, and the Yellow Jackets will have it under their own basket.
They'll toss it up high to Caden Brown. She'll catch just in front of the free throw line. She'll drive, put it off the glass. Good. First points of the night go to Brown and the Yellow Jackets, an early 2-point lead.
Couple of bright spots against PA with Brown, and Lexi Wallace led the way with 7 points apiece that night. Jackets opening a 1-3-1 zone defense tonight.
Going to drive down to the baseline, shot up outside the block. Good. We're tied at 2 here. That basket's, I think, by Olivia Martin for the Senators. Clinton quickly down the floor, inside to Gresham, turn, spin, left, right, kick it out for an open 3. Shot up by Brown, good! A 2 and a 3 now by Caden Brown, and the lead is 5-2. She goes inside, outside, and she's kind of looked like that top swing forward top player ever since she kind of burst on the scene as a sophomore. And knew we had good things to come for Caden Brown. Center's going to throw it out of bounds into the Yellow Jacket fans on that side. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, you're looking at the visiting side. The Clinton folks, we're seated on the home side above most of the home crowd. Get a little bit higher up for the best camera angle that we can get. They leave Caden open for a 3. Again, this one's off the rim. It won't go. Tipped around, and the rebound controlled by the Senators. And it's a steal. Cameron Keith's got it. Couple defenders there. She can get on left hand. Off the glass. Good. Count it. And a free throw to come, a chance at a 3-point play by Cameron Keith.
Cam made the steal at midcourt, got down the floor, and that left-handed layup off the glass. Looks good. The Jackets jump out to a 7-2 lead.
She made that look easy. That left-handed helped. She's going to miss the free throw for the rebound. Caden Brown's going to wrestle it away from the Senators, toss it back out. Clinton will control. Lexi Wallace has it at the top of the key. Got a defender there off a screen. Brown's going to take it, drive, get to the lane, kick it outside. And a little too far outside. That one's going to go out of bounds before Cameron Keith can reel it in. And it looks like the Senators going to take the first time out of the ball game. It comes at 5:37 of the first. It's Clinton 7, Joe T. Robinson 2. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Saver says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Behind 5 points from Caden Brown, the Jackets have jumped out to a 7-2 lead here early on against the Robinson Lady Senators.
And drive, get to the lane, shot it by Lashley, won't go. And Robinson with the rebound. Get it up the floor, across midcourt. 1-3-1 zone defense, I believe, with Lashley at the top. Well, we'll see how they settle in here. Behind the three-point line, cross-court pass. Set for the free from the left wing. Is up and good. A three-point field goal. 7-5. And Robinson back within 2. That's Olivia Martin. She's got a 2 and a 3. All 5 points for the Senators. Caden Brown catches. She'll turn, shoot. Three-pointer high off the back of the rim. Maggie tries to tip it out, chase it down. But instead it's Robinson. Down the floor. Defenders in front. Pull up at the free throw line. Shot won't go. Tipped. Brown's got it in the lane. They're going to reach in, tie her up. It'll be alternate possession. And it's going to go to the Yellow Jackets, leading 7-5.
A little backcourt pressure from Robinson. Basically just full court man-to-man.
They'll let Cameron Keith take it down the side of the lane with the left hand. Shot won't go. A little hard off the glass. Comes off the side. And that was almost too easy for the left-hander. They left her alone.
Robinson failed to guard.
And a three-point basket by Taylor Harrell gives Robinson their first lead of the ballgame, 8-7. So back-to-back three-point field goals. They're going to knock it out of bounds at the press, but we'll keep it with the Yellow Jackets. Substitution, first of the night for Coach Matthew Post and the Lady Yellow Jackets, and it'll be Kenna Collins into the ballgame. Cameron Keith gets a breather. Collins, a junior for the Yellow Jackets. Kate Payton Brown on the dribble, gets to the lane, but she'll bounce it back out. As she's behind the three-point line, a little bit of fake. Defender there, toss it across. And Brown for three. It won't go. Offside rebound, though, to Collins, and reset the shot clock. Lexi Wallace will drive, get to the free throw line. Might have been blocked. She gets it back in her hands. It's loose, and Robinson comes up with it. And shot up, won't go. Rebound on the floor. Payton's going to chase it to the floor. Needs help. She's going to clear. Gets it to Wallace, and Lexi's going to control the ball. Good save by Caden Brown. Long pass down the floor. Collins going to try to beat one defender. Second comes up for help. Foul's going to be called. Foul on the floor against Robinson. And Yellow Jackets from the baseline.
3 early fouls now against Robinson. 3:05 still left in the first quarter. Might see some free throws before the quarter's over.
Inbound the ball to Brown. Gets around one defender. Puts it up and in. Caden Brown with 2 more. She's got 7 now. And Clinton back in front by 1, 9-8. Right side behind the three-point line. Just in front of Kay Lastly, if you're watching on the KHPQ YouTube channel. In front of the Hargises, I see Angela and Mike over there. On the dribble, gets loose. Robinson keeps it, gets to the lane. And the players kind of converge and bump. First foul of the ball game is going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. Katie Grace Alexander's over there as well. We had some junior high and 7th grade action, I think, last night. I have to give you a report from that. I think Sid King gave us a report from that. We'll have to work that in tonight.
3 out of 4 last night from Heber Springs.
Ball out of bounds. Keep it with the Senators.
Girls avenged the loss they had early in the year. They weren't quite as healthy when they played Heber the first time. Had a couple players back and beat Heber last night.
3-point shot won't go, but the offside rebound. Senators in white. They get the possession back. Caden Brown's not going to let them get a shot off, just on the side of the lane. And it may have been whistled for 3 seconds. I wasn't sure she was all the way in the lane, but
it just takes a foot. Good job with the Yellow Jacket defense. She had no place to go with the basketball and got caught for the 3 seconds in the lane.
Down the floor, Collins catches in the corner and dribbles up to the block. Couple defenders there. Reach in, tie her up. Alternate possession to Robinson. So good defense by the Senators. We're still at 9-8. A 1-point Yellow Jacket lead with 2 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. You also see the Clinton cheer squad in the direction of Jamie Williams. They're down to our left there. The Lady Senators are looking at. This may be the first game we've had that the opposing team, they got as many cheerleaders as Clinton does. If you look down to the right, Pulaski Robinson, when Clinton has it on their end. And ball gets loose. Wallace has it down the floor, 2-on-1. She gets it to Olivia Johnson in the ball game. Shot up, won't go. It's out of bounds and belongs to the Senators. So it's Maggie Gresham out of the ball game. Johnson in. So you got Johnson, Collins, Wallace, Lastly, and Brown. Still 9-8. Keeping Robinson out of the lane. They've knocked down a couple three-pointers. And Olivia Johnson with a steal. Over to Lexi Wallace on the left side. Couple defenders. Bounce pass through the lane to Collins off the glass. Good. Nice assist. 11-8 the score.
Yeah, nice running the floor. Nice little delivery that time by Lexi Wallace. Hit Kenna Collins for the layup. 2 live ball turnovers. Yellow Jackets turn that second one into points.
3 players to score for the Yellow Jackets here in the quarter. Under a minute to play. 3-point shot up. Won't go. Off the backboard. On the floor. Lastly comes up with it. Get it up to Collins. She's on the dribble. She's going to take the defender. And foul is going to be called on Robinson. 4th team foul here of the quarter. So non-shooting. Let's go inbound from the baseline.
3 straight fast breaks for Clinton. 1 a basket and 1 a foul. Jackets will have it under their own basket.
Substitutions for Robinson. A couple players in this final 37 seconds of the quarter. Inbound to Collins on the move. Gets to the lane. Shot up. She's fouled. And this time Kenna will go to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up.
Shelby Standridge to the scores table. Set the check in for her first opportunity of the night.
Kenna gets the first one. Did you see my colleague? I think Shelby, after winning or winning or placing at the state beta convention in the speech category or speaking, I think she gave her speech to the school board last night. And Collins gets the second free throw. She's got 4 points. I saw maybe a student or two over the weekend after they come back from the beta convention. I said, I think they must have won everything. Every post I saw in every category, every student.
Hey, Hutchins don't mess around. She's going to go. She's going to go to win.
That was Miss Sarah Hutchins. She's done a fantastic job. And pass inside. Picked off Collins. It's loose on the floor. They'll try to tie her up. She's able to clear to Johnson. 10 seconds. Olivia across midcourt. She's got a defender on her left hip. Turns her to pull up behind the 3-point line. Back to Wallace. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Lexley trying to get off a screen. Gets to Brown. Deep 3 from the left side. Up. This one won't go. The first quarter comes to an end. But it'll be the Yellow Jackets up by 5 here after 1. Clinton 13. Joe T. Robinson 8. Senior girls. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Well, the Yellow Jackets jumped out to a 7-2 lead in this one, but Robinson went on an 8-0 run to take an 8-7 lead, but the Yellow Jackets finished the first quarter on a 6-0 run, and they lead 13-8 as we head into the second quarter. Caden Brown right now leading scorer for the Jackets. She has 7. Kenna Collins has 4, and Cameron Keith with 2, and the Jackets will have it starting the second quarter.
Maggie Gresham returns to the floor. She joins Standridge, Johnson, Collins, and Wallace. Maggie's going to take the pass. Shot up, won't go. And rebound by Joe T. Joe T not giving the Yellow Jackets many second shots here in the first quarter, doing a good job rebounding. And they're going to throw it into the backcourt. It'll go out of bounds and belong to Clinton.
Jackets kind of the final 3 minutes of the first quarter, kind of got the running game going, created a couple of live ball turnovers, and kind of picked up the tempo, as probably helps Clinton in this matchup.
B. Wallace one-on-one, getting it up to midcourt, getting it across. If you like the ball in Lexi's hands, if you're Coach Matthew Post. Clinton's going to throw it away on the offensive end, out of bounds. Back to Robinson, still 13-8 here, first minute of the second quarter. In the corner, double team by Johnson. Gresham, Robinson in trouble. And they'll call a timeout to save a possible turnover. We did get a message there from Sarah Hutchins, and she did say Shelby did win the speech category and shared that last night with the Clinton School Board. And I think
how about that rocking football team there, the boy band tribute that they won. I think that was second place in the large school talent contest. So
how about that?
Among a whole ton of other victories for the Clinton Yellow Jackets, Clinton High School Beta Club, and they were very successful. Got a great culture there in the Beta Club.
Mm-hmm. I think that means they've all got an opportunity to go to Disney World now. What, maybe in the summertime, or there may be some fundraising and some announcements about that. But
yeah, I think they went to South Carolina last year. So they've had some good trips, and those are educational too. Besides fun, it's just another avenue of education that the kids at Clinton get to take advantage of.
Out of the timeout, Robinson with the basketball. Standridge up to defend Collins, and they're going to force Robinson to throw it out of bounds. A turnover. So teams kind of trading turnovers here as we get to start the second quarter. Still 13-8. Kevin Last is going to check in at the next stop in the action. Wallace to Johnson. She's open for a three from the right side. Won't go. It's high off the rim. Gresham tries to tip it out, but Robinson's able to come up with it. And a double dribble, though, trying to advance the ball up the floor. Back to Clinton.
Another turnover for Robinson. Jackets need to put them away here. Robinson, multiple turnovers.
Substitutions. Kayla Lastly returns. Olivia Johnson out.
Jackets have scored 6 straight going back to the final couple of minutes of the first quarter.
Remember the ball to Lastly. She'll drive the baseline, get to the block, get the shot off, and she's fouled on the shot attempts. 2 free throws upcoming for the junior, Kaylin Lastly.
Jackets 2 for 2 at the line. Kenna hit both of those in the first quarter. Jackets, it's one thing they've done all season long. They've been really good at the charity stripe.
And her first free throw is up and in. Her first points of the night. 4th Yellow Jacket to score here thus far. We're in the second quarter. Her second free throw. Up, bounces high off the rim, hits the floor. Robinson comes up with it. Quick outlet pass across midcourt. Couple defenders there. And going to force them to keep it deep out on the floor. On the left side, just below us, just in front of Coach Matthew Post and that Yellow Jacket bench. And about a 15-footer from the baseline. Won't go. Rebound Lastly. And body contact. Kaylin's going to be fouled. Takes her to the floor. Second team foul on Robinson. Clinton inbounds the basketball, and we're going the other way. 6:30 second quarter. 14-8 the lead. Long pass, Standards to Gresham. Got 3 defenders converge. Toss it back out. They'll give it back to Maggie. She'll take on 1, and I think that was blocked. It's going out of bounds, and Yellow Jackets last to touch it.
I'm not sure how much that was blocked and how much that was fouled. No call.
Don't see a lot of players, and Maggie that wasn't necessarily a hook. I don't know. She kind of turned, had the ball on the offside of her body there. You don't see a lot of defenders that can stop her from getting that shot off. And Robinson's going to try to force it up inside and be tied up there. I think Maggie was in the mix there, may have tied that up. Alternate possession, keep it with Robinson. Inbound from the baseline. Back out high behind the three-point line. Pick up the dribble. Into the corner. Drive the baseline. Yellow Jackets trying to cut her off. And foul's going to be called. Let's see. That goes against Maggie Gresham. Clinton, only their first foul here the second quarter. I don't know that we had but 1 or 2 there in the first quarter. So not many fouls. And Caden Brown back in the ballgame. Kenna Collins out. 5:48 in the second, leading 14-8. Clinton zone defense. 3-point shot up, just short off the front of the rim, but they get the rebound in the lane. Put it up, won't go. Going to get a third chance off the glass. Good. Robinson back on the board. 14-10. Cut the Yellow Jacket lead to 4.
And that stops a 7-0 Yellow Jacket run.
Gresham on the block. Pushed out. Now it's going to go out of bounds and belong to Robinson. So still 14-10. 5:02 to go in the second quarter. And quickly, Coach Matthew Post wants to get Kenna Collins back in the ball game.
He's kind of looking for that right combination. He has had players shuffling in and out.
Maggie Gresham will step out. Lexi Wallace knocks it out of bounds. Keep it with Robinson. Dribble down to the block. Couple defenders. Kenna Collins takes it away. She'll get it to Cameron Keith. Cameron's on the move. One defender in front of her, one beside her. Back to Kaylin Lastly. She'll get the shot up in the air and draw the foul. Kaylin Lastly to the free throw line. Good break by the Yellow Jackets. Good job by Cameron Keith there. The defense was closing on her to kind of toss it back behind her to Lastly.
Yeah, they run the fast break so often, and there's going to be a trailer. Lastly hustling down the floor. Cam got deep, got covered, and waited for the trailer and got it to Lastly through the foul. Misses her first free throw. Yellow Jackets are now 3 of 6. 3 of 5 at the line.
Kaylin gets the second free throw. I got too many points, Mike Holly. I got 17 points. I must have 15 on the scoreboard. 15-10 is the score. Foul on the Yellow Jackets. Foul on Caden Brown.
Yeah, I got 15 on my book. I'll take 17.
Inbound the ball. New shot clock. Caden Brown knocks it away. They get it up the floor. Long cross-court pass to Collins. Cross-court pass back to Keith. And lastly, Lexi Wallace. Her first maybe three-point attempt of the night. Good. Lexi Wallace gets on the board. Her first, the team's second. 18-10.
See Lexi knock down the three. First one of the night. Second of the night. Caden Brown had one early in the ball game. Now it's 18-10.
And the whistle Cameron Keith for a foul. So kind of the foul's kind of picking up here in the second quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Defending. 3:55 in the second. Robinson, cross-court pass, and those long passes, those high passes, that one's going to sail out of bounds. Turnover back to the Yellow Jackets.
Kind of playing that 1-3-1, so you have to throw that long cross-court pass if you want to change sides of the floor with it. And Robinson, that's a couple of times they've thrown it straight out of bounds. I got a 1-2-2 zone on this end with a one front.
We'll toss it up. Lastly, to Brown. Can't get the shot. She gets it back. Back to Kaylin. Her three won't go. Long rebound. Players trying to chase it down. Robinson's got it at midcourt. Robinson quickly, good pass inside, down to the block, off the glass, good. Nice finish, 18-12. Quickly, Wallace, she dishes to Keith. Her shot's up, 3-point field goal, good by Cameron Keats. 5 points now, 21-12. And we're going the other way. Collins has it. 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1. Foul called on the shot attempt. 2 free throws upcoming for Kaylin Lastly.
Jackets continually now be able to run the basketball down the floor against Robinson. About the midway point of the first quarter on.
And Kaylin gets the first. Olivia Johnson returns. Caden Brown out. Kaylin misses a second free throw. Collins trying to come up with it. She'll challenge her center, and it'll be Robinson last to touch it before it goes out of bounds. So Clinton will have the possession. 2:50 in the second, leading 22-12, biggest lead of the night. Inbound the ball to Wallace. And Robinson back in a zone. Kind of right around the three-point line. Jackets get into the corner. Olivia Johnson, that's where she likes it. And she knocks down the three. Olivia's first points of the night. The team's 4 3-point field goal, 25-12. And Robinson turn it over again. The pass into the corner. Led her a little bit too far. Might have got a foot out of bounds, if not the ball. And it belongs to the Yellow Jackets.
Robinson's point total and their turnover total are, I'm sure, pretty close. They got 12 points. Pretty close to 12 turnovers.
2:26 in the second quarter. Lastly inbounds to Wallace. Lets it across midcourt. Lexi on the dribble. Draws the defender. Whips it out to Lastly. She'll get to the lane. Shot up and good. 2 points for Kaylin Lastly.
See that mid-range jumper? A lot of players don't want to shoot that anymore. The analytics say shoot the three, but she used the shot fake at the three to get by the defender and had a nice, easy 10-foot jumper.
But Robinson answers with a 3-point field goal by Coy Bradley from the left corner. 27-15. Quickly down the floor. Collins gets it to the block. Off the glass. Won't go. Rebound to the Senators. Charity Woods quickly pull up three. Shot won't go high off the back of the rim. Johnson with a rebound off Bradley's miss. Lastly gets it on the run. Dishes over to Collins. Takes a step back, about a 12-footer. Misses, and Robinson with the rebound. So 27-15, 1 minute, 22 seconds in the second quarter. Shot up, won't go short. Tip from Johnson to Wallace. Behind her back, right to left. Defender with her. Up the floor to Johnson across midcourt. Down into the corner. Lastly, up to Collins on the block. Defender behind her. Kind of going to come into her. Kind of a push from behind over the top. Foul called. I think for Robinson, let's see, is that their fourth or their fifth? And it is the fifth foul of the quarter. That means 2 free throws for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Should be 2 coming up for Kenna Collins. And for any Yellow Jacket that's fouled for the remainder here in the final minute of the second quarter.
Jackets 5 of 9 as Kenna goes to the line.
Makes the first. I've got that as her third free throw made. Did you have her for a field goal? Maybe that's where I'm off.
2-point field goal.
Yeah.
And 3 free throws for Kenna.
Her second free throw is good as well. Clinton maybe 7 free throws made here in the first half. 29-15, under a minute to play, second quarter. Get it down to the post, and maybe foul from behind. They get Standridge or Collins. Let's see. Fourth team foul for the Yellow Jackets, so non-shooting, 48 seconds from the baseline. Inbound the ball, three-point shot up won't go, off the back of the rim. Ball inside, and trying to tie up. Instead, it's a foul is going to be called on the shot attempt. That'll go against Kaylin Lastly, and I think there's going to be free throws upcoming for the Senators. Fifth team foul. And the first free throw's up and in. And the second, 29-17. The Yellow Jacket lead, 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And ball tipped up in the air. It's going to go out of bounds, and the Yellow Jackets were the last to touch it. And a quick substitution. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Coy Bradley returns. Shot clock off. Dribble, shot up just outside, left side of the lane. Miss. Kenna Collins with the rebound. 16 seconds, long pass up the floor. Lastly catches up with it. She's got a defender. And they're going to call a foul.
Great pass by Kenna Collins. She was on the run, and she perfect lead pass to Kaylin Lastly. Got to get it over a defender. I think high school football quarterback would have been proud to throw that one. That was a perfect pass in a small window, and Lastly goes to the line.
Where she gets the first.
Kaylin's already shot 7 free throws here in the first half.
What made, is that 4 of them so far? And that one makes it 5. 7 total points for Kaylin Lastly. 30-17, 12 seconds. Robinson across midcourt. Might be a final shot here. Over on the right side, going to dribble down into Standridge. Good job, shot up, won't go. Horn sounds, and that'll do it. The first half is in the books. It's Clinton 31, the Lady Senators from Joe T. Robinson 17 in this conference matchup out of Highway 10 in West Little Rock. We'll take a short audio break. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com. Member FDIC.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Jean Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
I think the River Company is here tonight, Mike Holly, directly across from us. I think I see that might be the Standridge family, Jared Standridge, and Lacey's over there, and Danny and Kathy Newland, and appreciate all of our sponsors from getting us on the broadcast, especially when we're away from home on these midweek games on Tuesday night in West Little Rock. And a lot of Clinton folks. I think my dad asked me earlier, did Clinton have more here than Robinson? That's often the case when we travel in these conference games. And early, it was Clinton, and it still may be Clinton that maybe has more people than Robinson. I don't know.
Sometimes we see a decent crowd here at Robinson for Robinson fans. We see them a lot on the road very often. Also, always a great turnout for Yellow Jacket fans. Even a week ago Saturday when the Yellow Jackets outnumbered Heber Springs on the road at the Panther Den that day. And a great crowd Tuesday at PA. And tonight, again, another good crowd. Yellow Jackets lead 31-17 here at the half. They jumped out to a 7-2 lead. Robinson scored 6 straight to take their only lead of the game at 8-7. But then Clinton finished the first quarter on a 6-0 run and got into the break with a 13-8 lead. They built the lead to 22-12 with 2:53 left in the first half. Pushed it to 13 at 25-12. And they'll settle in for a 31-17, 14-point lead here at the half. Scoring for Robinson, Coy Bradley with 3. Olivia Martin had 5. Sharday Woods with 4. Taylon Harrell with 3. And Julana Tavron with 2.
That's not good, is it?
PA was 2 for 2 at the line in the first half. Most of their shots coming from the perimeter, not a whole lot of fouls called out there. They did make 3 threes in the first half. For Lady Yellow Jackets, Lexi Wallace with a 3-point basket.
That's bad.
Caden Brown, 7 points, lead the way for the Yellow Jackets in the first half. Kaylin Lashley also with 7 points. Cameron Keith with 5. Kenna Collins with 6. And Olivia Johnson with 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lady Yellow Jackets got on the board in the first half. Jackets got to the line a lot, got the ball inside a lot, and got the ball out on the fast break a lot. They were 9 of 13 at the line for 72%, and they made 4
And
3-point baskets in the first half of play. Led 13-8 into the first quarter. Outscored Robinson 18-9 in the second quarter. Lead 31-17 here at the half as both teams make their way back onto the floor. Ball game on Thursday night as Lisa Academy West will be in town for 7th grade and junior boys at Yellow Jacket Arena. And then a huge game on Friday as the Yellow Jackets travel to Morrilton. Been a while since the Yellow Jackets played at Morrilton, and they'll take on the Devil Dogs in 2 key conference games. Need a big crowd to make that trip over on Highway 9 over to Morrilton on Friday night. Second place and staying on the heels of PA for the girls. At stake in that game. And then depending on what happens tonight, the Yellow Jackets could be closing in on a conference championship if they could win tonight and win Friday night. So big ball games Friday. Make your plans. Weather should be good. Make your plans to make it to Morrilton on Friday. And if you haven't been there, they have a gym that's a couple of 3 years old, and it is a show place. If you want to go see the facility at Morrilton if you've never seen it. Well, we're almost set for the second half action. Jackets leading 31-17 as they try to put this one away here in West Little Rock.
And your 5 on the floor for Coach Matthew Post and Tammy Hodges-Johnson. Looks like it'll be Caitlin Lastly, Lexi Wallace, Caden Brown, Cameron Keith, and Maggie Gresham. It was Caden Brown which got things going early offensively. And Caitlin Lastly active as well in that first half. And we'll see. Long cross-court pass. I think maybe a set play, you think? It's long pass from Lastly to Brown on the block, but her shot's blocked, knocked away from her. Clinton recovers the basketball. And Wallace and Keith out behind the three-point line. Lexi's going to drive, get to the lane, kind of force it up against the defender. It's going to roll off the rim. Won't go, but she's fouled. And 2 free throws upcoming for Lexi Wallace.
Second shot, 13 free throws in the first half, but these will be Lexi's first 2 of the half. No defensive change for Robinson, a 1-2-2 zone.
Lexi gets the first. That's her first free throw made. She had a 3-point field goal in the first half. She's so good at that, getting to the lane. And she can almost always get a shot off. And at times when she's fouled like that, she'll earn it from the free throw line. Both free throws, 5 points, 33-17. And Clinton's going to come up, pressure defense at midcourt. Lastly, Brown knocked away. They'll get it ahead to Caitlin Lastly. She's got a run out off the glass. Good. 2 more for Lastly, 35-17. Robinson's going to turn it over on the offensive end of the floor. Clinton turns up the pressure and causes a couple of turnovers. So they've doubled up the Senators now, 35-17. Inside, outside, across the lane to the post. Low post, Caden Brown. She'll step up, can't get the shot, had a defender right there with her. Down the floor quickly, go the Senators, slide, move, get by the defender, draw the blocking foul, count the basket, and a chance for a 3-point play for Taylon Harrell.
And one of the few fast break opportunities for Robinson tonight. And they'll get to the basket and get to the free throw line.
35-19. Chance here to make it 20. Harrell at the line. It's up, won't go off the back of the rim. But we had a lane violation. Well, that was against Robinson anyway, so it's going to belong to the Yellow Jackets. Free throw would not have counted had it gone because of that lane violation, but the miss kind of makes it a moot point. Up the floor, beats the press. Lastly, to Gresham, outside. And Lexi. Up high to Gresham at the high post. Defenders all around her. She'll take a step, get some space. Shot up, won't go. Misses. Cameron Keith saves it in bounds, and now it's going to end up out of bounds on the sideline. Robinson basketball. 35-19, 6:33, clock running in the third. It's 13-8 at the end of the first quarter. Clinton pulled away in the second quarter. Foul called on Caden Brown. And Robinson wants a timeout. 6:26 here in the third. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Well, Robinson took their third time out of the ballgame, trying to stay in this one. They trail 35-19. They'll have the ball on the sideline, and it's been a tale of turnovers for Robinson.
Same 5 out on the floor for the Lady Yellow Jackets. And Robinson have to chase it down. Got loose. They're going to recover in the lane. Foul called on the shot attempt. And I think that's going to go against Cameron Keith. And 2 free throws upcoming for the Senators. They almost turned it over again, but was able to come up with it in the lane and get the shot off, drawing the foul. But misses the first. And the second is up and in. I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time reading their numbers. That wide on goal, making sure that's 50, maybe 51. That is Emma Renshaw. 35-20. Into the corner. Lasley's all alone. Her three-point shot is up. Won't go. Long offside rebound. And Cameron Keith comes up with it quickly back into Gresham. She wants to spin. Defender behind her. Little hook with her right hand. Won't go. Out of bounds. And last touch by the Senators. Clinton basketball from the baseline. Lastly, the inbound. Looks inside. Maybe not there. Gets it to Caden Brown. And now back out behind the three-point line. Wallace will back up. Her teammates get set. Off a screen. Keep her from getting inside. Bounce pass to Gresham. Too low. Can't get that one. Defense knocks away. And players dive along the baseline to try to come up with it. Maybe Lastly picks up a foul.
Got to make that entry pass about a half second quicker. And maybe kind of look it off also. They are definitely front and backing Maggie Gresham on defense.
Fourth team foul on the Yellow Jackets. So Robinson, if they get the opportunity, they're going to be shooting free throws for the final 5:18 of the third quarter on any foul by the Lady Yellow Jackets.
It was the opposite of the first half when Robinson fouled. Got the Yellow Jackets into bonus situations in each of the first 2 quarters.
Three-point shot up. Robinson won't go. Offside rebound. Cameron Heath. Turn, spin, up the floor. And maybe goes off her foot, out of bounds, and back to Robinson. Coach Matthew Post on his feet. And he's going to get Kenna Collins and Olivia Johnson in the ball game at the next whistle. And Lexi Wallace with a steal. Up the floor. Gresham steps to the free throw line. Down to Keith to drive the baseline. Whips it out to the corner. But the official's going to say she stepped out of bounds.
Jackets gave it a little bit of different look that time. Robinson hadn't seen. Still in the 1-3-1, but used the trapping out of it now as they got the trap up near midcourt. Then Maggie anticipated the pass, made the steal.
Keith out, Lastly out with Collins and Johnson in. 35-20, 4:48 in the third. Catch and shoot from the right on the left wing. 3-point field goal good by the Lady Senators. I think that's Kaya Miller. And maybe the 4th 3-point field goal of the ball game for Robinson. A little hook blocked by Maggie in the lane, on the move. And for Maggie, that's her first points of the night. Comes here in the third quarter, 37-23. Cross-court pass, a chance for another three. Different player, same spot. This one misses, but Robinson gets the rebound. Quickly on the right side. The three is up and good. And that's by Olivia Martin. That's her second three. I've got her for 8 points in the ballgame. A little run by the Senators, 37-26. A little pressure in the backcourt. Over the top to Johnson. Couple defenders. Gets to the lane. Tosses it out. Caden Brown. Her three is up. In and out. Won't go. Gresham trying to tip it, but the Senators got it down the floor. Wallace back to defend 2-on-1. Right side, left side, off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Caden Brown. Olivia Johnson. She's going to push it up the floor. Two defenders. Third on her hip. Can't get it inside. Needs help. And foul's going to be called on Robinson. Trying to knock it away. Second team foul of the quarter. Non-shooting. 3:39 to go in the third.
Hanging around. Play on the road. Let them hang around a little bit. Getting a little bit of confidence. Jenkins need to go ahead and put them away here with 3:39 left in the third quarter.
And Caden Brown will do it. That's how she started the ball game. She gets a 2 there from the baseline. I've got her with now 9 points in the contest. Coach Matthew Post wants a timeout. He and Tammy Hodges-Johnson, they'll talk it over with the girls. And that's Coach Post, the bus driver. A couple of buses out there tonight. Got cheer bus, got player buses, and I think he beat us down here, but we know where he likes to stop after a game on the way back from Little Rock, so we may catch him on the road back tonight. Clinton cheerleaders out on the floor. If you're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, under the direction of our video engineer, Aaron Duhan, I'm Jeff Hall. My colleague, Kelsey Robinson's in the studio for us tonight back in downtown Clinton. And out of the timeout, Robinson basketball. They trail 39-26 after that 2-point field goal by Caden Brown. Martin with it on the left side. Shot up, won't go. It's going to go over the top, hit the standard. That's out of bounds. It belongs to the Yellow Jackets. Now pressure in the backcourt for the white jerseyed Robinson Senators. And Caden Brown passes up for Olivia Johnson. She sets up for the three. It won't go. Rebound out on the floor. Olivia reaches in to try to take it away, and she's whistled for the foul.
And that's the one you don't like, the backcourt foul when the other team is in the bonus situation. You're going to walk the length of the floor here and shoot free throws when the clock stops. You're leading by 13.
Martin misses the first. She'll have a second.
Robinson 3 for 6 at the line.
Juliana Tarrant into the ball game, number 34 for the Senators. Martin misses the second. Maggie Gresham with a quick rebound. The outlet pass to Wallace on the side. Quickly up the floor across midcourt. Now she'll get back to the center. Clinton behind the three-point line. Collins to Wallace. She was a foot inside the three-point line. Her two-point attempt won't go. And the rebound by the Senators. On the drive, Martin outside the lane. Shot up won't go. Tipped out. Brown had a hand on it. Clinton couldn't pull it in. Free throw. Elbow. Shot up. Misses. Out on the floor. Players collide. And Yellow Jackets going to be whistled for a foul. And this again with Robinson in the bonus. 2 more free throws upcoming. Mariah Daniels at the free throw line, I believe, number 5. 2:32 in the third. Clinton 39. Robinson 26. First free throw is up and good. And Robinson now, my unofficial numbers, I've got 10 players to score for Robinson thus far in the ballgame as Johnson comes out, Brown comes out, Kenna Collins returns, along with Caitlin Lastly. Daniels misses. She's got a lane violation. I think she the shooter. She crossed the free throw line, anticipating a rebound before the ball hit the rim. I think she's got to stay there as the shooter. So didn't make it. Violation. Clinton ends up with it anyway. They'll inbound the ball. Cross midcourt. Wallace catches. And she'll back up the dribble, picks it up. Gresham high post, back to Wallace. This time she's got time for the three. It's up just short off the rim. Rebound by Robinson. Gresham reaches in, tries to pull it away. It's a tie ball, alternate possession to Robinson.
Jackets still struggling from the field. Jackets with only 8 points here in the third quarter.
And there's a steal, a turnover. Lexi Wallace down the floor, got a bigger defender. Second comes up, going to knock the ball in the air. Gresham comes up with it, and Maggie's going to be fouled on her shot attempt. Go to the free throw line with 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, leading 39-27.
After shooting 13 free throws in the first half. Looks like it's only 2 so far here in this third quarter. Jackets.
Oh, no. Well, my golly, they have just ejected a Robinson fan for a little questioning a little bit too loudly. I don't know if it was the foul call to the player. I thought maybe there might have been some confusion there for a moment, but
Coach Escola coming over to assist with the escort. Longtime football coach. I think he's the AD now. He just retired from football coaching. I usually tell people if I can hear a fan through the headphones, they're probably pretty loud because usually we can't hear them.
That's what I was saying. He kind of had he didn't put up with it too long, whatever it was. He kind of had a short leash on dismissing. Might have been apparent from the gymnasium here at Joe T. Robinson for the remainder of the night. Maggie Gresham gets the first free throw. She'll have a second. And Maggie gets it as well. 4 points in the ball game for the senior. 41-27 the lead.
13-17 now for Clinton at the line. They are tearing it up at the line.
Into the corner. Collins defending. Back out high. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Won't go off the rim. Tipped out. And Lexi Wallace has it. Behind her back. She got a defender on her. Keeps her dribble. Trying to spin away. There's a second waiting on her. She'll get it up the floor. Lastly to Gresham. Maggie's going to try. Pull up just inside the free throw line. Rims out. Won't go. Robinson with a rebound. Reach in. Tied up by Cameron Keith. Alternate possession with the Yellow Jackets. Inbound the ball, get it to the top, just left to the top of the key. Kenna Collins, three-pointer, won't go. Rebound tipped. Robinson's got it. Reach in, try to tie her up. And this time, they don't let that one go too long. They'll whistle Cameron Keith for a foul. Didn't give her much of a chance there to tie up. And again, with Robinson in the bonus, going to the free throw line on this one. Stops the clock at 1 minute, 12 seconds in the third. But missing the first is Emma Rishaw. Misses the second, just short off the rim. Collins with the rebound. Turns, dribbles. Gets out a little bit, back to Wallace. Across midcourt to Lastly. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 14-point lead. Clinton led by as many as 18. That might have been the biggest lead. Bounce pass. Gresham inside. Turns, shoots, and scores. Maggie Gresham, 6 points now.
6 for Maggie all in the second half. Couldn't hardly get it to her in the first half. She's got a couple touches and a free throw here in this third quarter. Leading out 16.
Right side, three-point shot up. Won't go. Rebound by Lastly. In the air, pulls it down off to Wallace on the dribble. Long pass up the floor. Cameron Keith on the wing, inside to Collins. On the block, she's got a defender behind her and going to lose control of that one. It goes out of bounds and back to the Senators. 22 seconds in the third quarter. And Kate Hendry wants to check in the ball game, just couldn't get her up to the scores table in time for the final 20 seconds. Robinson basketball, dressed in white, trimmed in gold. Yellow Jackets in a road black, trimmed in gold. Bounce pass down to the block, and Collins going to rip it away. Get it to Lexi Wallace. Lexi on the dribble, ahead to Lastly. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, deep three, good! Kaylin looks like she can't believe it. She caught that. She had 3 or 4 seconds, but she put it up and knocked down the three at the buzzer. 46-27, fourth and final quarter when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Black Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Black Law Firm. Whether it's an injury, accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blaglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Still look pretty good, though. Hey, back here on the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School, talking to Aaron Duhan. We were comparing notes on Slim Chickens. I had mine in Searcy. He had his in Russellville, and had a good time last night. All you golfers out in the audience. I went over to Harding University last night, and they had Jack Nicklaus, him and Tiger Woods, the two greatest golfers of all time, probably along with Bobby Jones. And Jack Nicklaus spent about almost an hour and a half talking to the folks, and another one of the great speakers that Harding University's brought to campus over the years, including presidents, prime ministers, and even Archie Manning.
Deep three-pointer attempt won't go. Robinson with the rebound. Got the ball. Coy Bradley. They get to the lane. Shot up won't go. Fouled in the act of shooting. 2 free throws. Remember, the free throws, they reset every quarter. And so that's the first of the quarter for the Yellow Jackets. When a team reaches 5 personal fouls, the opposing team, in the bonus, they'll get 2 free throws for each foul for the remainder of the quarter. Bradley's going to miss the first. And Kate Hendry will check in now. Kenna Collins out. So you've got Henry, Brown, Gresham, Lastly, and Wallace. Second free throws up and in. Coy Bradley got it unofficially with 4 points, 46-28.
The Jackets struggled in that third quarter until the final minute and a half. They ended up outscoring Robinson 15-10.
Gresham catches on the lane, turns, spins,
nice.
Shoots, and scores.
Left-handed, a little turn, the half jump hook. Nice play by Maggie Gresham. And now she's got 8. Jackets by 20.
Henry defending, going to dribble down to the baseline, shot up and in. I believe that's Olivia Martin. 2 more. I've got her with 10 in the ball game. A couple of 2s, a couple of 3-pointers. And a steal at midcourt. Turned it into a 2-on-1. And a try to get to Martin on the move. She'll have to save it back in bounds. It's loose, and Maggie Gresham comes up with it, hands it off to Lexi Wallace.
And 2 Robinson players got in the same place at the same time through the defenders. You got to spread the floor.
And inside to Gresham. A little bit low there. Can't come up with that one. Ends up out of bounds. And quickly back to Robinson. Cameron Keith up. She'll check in at the next whistle. 3-point shot up. Won't go by Bradley. Gresham with the rebound. Up to Wallace on the move. Weaving through players. Black jerseys and white jerseys. Over to Lastly on the left side. And Wallace on the runner. Gets down the right side. Stays outside the lane, but floats it up and in. Lexi now with 7 on the night. 50-30. Yellow Jacket leading. Bradley on the dribble, turns, spins, shoots, misses. Wallace takes it out of the air. Pressure in the backcourt. Two Senators on. They're going to take it away. And dribble, run out, off the glass. Good. Corey Bradley for two. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Wallace on the dribble, ahead to Brown. They've got the numbers 2-on-1 off a screen by Henry, and the official said that was too much of a screen. A little moving illegal screen. Henry trying to set the clear for Caden Brown. What's it called there? Kind of tried to hook her from behind, kind of spread her arms to keep the defender.
Instead of screen, you can't get wider than your body, for one. Of course, you can't move. I have to go back and look at that one again.
Robinson with a timeout. 5:02 remaining. Clinton 50, Senators 32. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Clinton turned a 14-point lead into as many as 20 here in the second half. They now lead by 18, like Kaylin Lashley leads the Yellow Jackets right now with 12 points.
And a three-point field goal by the Senators. And you got Wallace, Lashley, Gresham, Keith, and Johnson in the ball game. They'll work it around. Wallace for three from the left side, just short off the rim, and the rebound to Robinson. Spin in the lane, shot won't go. Barton gets her own rebound, misses, tipped out of bounds, but we'll keep it with Robinson. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets.
A little fast break here in the second half by Robinson. They've done that a few times here. Yellow Jackets on the run a lot in the first half, not so much here in the second half.
Down the ball, shot up, won't go. A couple of Yellow Jacket defenders able to come down with a rebound, and now foul called on Robinson trying to take it away. That's the first foul of the quarter here, so non-shooting. Yellow Jackets in the backcourt, pressure. Zone defense. They're going to work it left to right over the top. Now across the midcourt to Keith on the dribble. And back out high to Lexi Wallace. Defended out on the floor. Pass picked off. Going the other way. Pass ahead of the pack. Shot up. Gets under the basket. Shot up. It won't go, but coming up to make contact defending. Foul is going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. 2 free throws. Stops the clock at 3:46.
Yeah, Lexi came off a really good screen there by Maggie and gave it up too quick and tried to push it toward that defender that was on that left side. I guess maybe guarding Kaylin, not sure. Made the pass too soon, allowed the defender to make a play on the ball.
First free throws up by Jocelyn Dean.
Much more aggressive second half for Robinson, as you can see at the free throw line.
Misses the second free throw. Players go to the floor, trying to come up with the ball. Big thud there as they hit. Make sure everybody's okay.
2 free throws in the first half, 12 already in the second half. You get to the line because you're aggressive you end plays at the basket, force the official to make a call. 20-point lead down to 14.
In a stack, throw it out. And behind the three-point line. And trying to make a move on the block, get to the lane. The official's going to say took an extra step. Whistle for the travel, the turnover, back to the Yellow Jackets. Up the floor on the right side. And from behind, going to call a travel on the Lady Yellow Jackets. So a turnover, 3:27 in the fourth. Wallace returns, Keith out. Ball on the right wing. Player spinning. Brown flashes for the steal. Knocks it loose. Kaylin Lass's got a hand on it. And they'll reach in and foul Kaylin. Only the second team foul. Clinton inbounds in the backcourt. Long pass. Wallace to Johnson. Cross-court pass to Lastly. Thought about a three. Now steps up for about a 14-footer. Misses off the rim. And Robinson and Martin with the rebound. Ball's up in the air. Wallace comes down with it. Lexi across midcourt. In traffic to Johnson. Puts it up just outside the block. Won't go. Players go down. The ball stays inbound. They try to toss it back out. It's going to go to Robinson. There's going to be a foul on the Yellow Jackets. And a couple of players slow to get up from that one.
Yeah, 2 Senators down, 1 Yellow Jacket down. High-speed collision at the basket. Olivia driving in from the left side. Then a crash. The boards for the rebound. And Lady Senators still down with 2:46 left in the ball game. Jackets leading 50-36. Big boys game coming up next as the Yellow Jackets try to stay perfect in conference play as they take on the one-loss Joe T. Robinson Senators. And Jackets, this has been a house of horrors the last couple of years for the Yellow Jacket senior boys. Came in here with the last 2 years. Good ball clubs couldn't win here. In fact, we led by 7 going into the fourth quarter last year. Ended up losing by 10 in that one. So a tough place to play. Hope Judson Smith and the Yellow Jackets hoping to get out of here with a win and then set up a showdown on Friday at Morrilton. Player still down under the basket for Morrilton. Athletic trainer and the head coach for Robinson tending to the player. And now she's up. Gets a good hand from the crowd. And it'll be Robinson's ball when we resume play. They did call a foul. They just stopped the play because of an injury. And they're trying to line up and shoot free throws.
I thought I saw him come up with like a number 5, like he's doing now, before. And they're going to make him inbound the ball.
Well, Morrilton had the basketball, or not Morrilton, sorry about that. Joe T. Robinson had the ball, and he stopped the fast break.
Mm-hmm. So nobody was, Clinton has 5+ fouls, so they are in the bonus. Is that the call?
They called a foul on somebody. But when the action happened, Robinson got the ball, passed it up to the free throw line, and then the officials stopped the game because he had injured players on the floor. He did not signal a foul at that point.
Coach Matthew Post takes a timeout. That'll give him a chance to visit with the official. 2:46 remaining in the ball game. Clinton 50-36. And senior boys again to follow. And
Coach Jeff Hall during the break. This is a long game. We usually come here to Robinson and the mercy rule's in effect and the game's over by now. Still 2:46 left, but the Jackets do have a comfortable 50-36 lead. Looking to even their conference record at 2-2.
And we'll see. Now, out of the timeout, it does look like Robinson will be at the free throw line.
I do want to go back and look at the replay and see if anybody did throw their hand up signaling a foul. But Rusher goes to the line. And
Emma Winshaw at the free throw line where she makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound Gresham. Head to Wallace. A lot of pressure. Midcourt, they get it across. Lastly to Gresham and back to Lexi.
Robinson scored 7 straight since it was 50-30.
A little bit quicker on the defensive end. Robinson and White. Over to Collins. Three-pointer from the corner. Good! And Kenna knocks it down.
9 for Kenna. That breaks a 7-0 run by Robinson. Lead back to 16.
High post, hand it off inside, step down the lane. Ball comes loose, and foul called on the Yellow Jackets. Maggie Gresham with the foul stops the game clock at 2:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
This is going to be one of those you're going to look back and say it was a win, but it wasn't pretty, but we'll take the win. As Coach Post said, we need a 3-game winning streak tonight, Friday against Moulton, and next week against Heber Springs. And he would finish no worse than second if you could pull that off.
Misses the first. I have a second. Looks like some of the Central Arkansas Christian folks have made it in to watch a little bit of this contest. Misses. 2-point opportunity. Robinson gets the rebound. Runner gets to the lane. Shot up. Foul called on Gresham. 2 free throws upcoming. That gives me a chance, my colleague, to ask you. Somebody asked me, and I tried to explain it to them just this past week. We're talking about Central Arkansas Christian. They're saying now we play their boys, but we don't play their girls, and they're not in the same class. What is all that about? To remind folks about
That's a rule change. It's at least 2 years old. It may be 4 now. The competitive factor ruling the private schools collect points based on a winning record, winning the conference, making the state tournament, winning a game in the state tournament, and you collect these points. And it was, I think, 4 points over 2 years. Now it is, I think, 4 points over 2 years. Anyway, Central Arkansas Christian, if people don't know, they were the 3A state basketball champions last year. They got the max number of points that you could get last season.
On the girls.
On the boys' side.
On the boys.
They were the state champions in boys, class 3A. And they had some points from the year before, but put them over the limit. And so their boys are 4A, their girls are 3A. They are normally 3A in enrollment in basketball. The boys are forced to have to play 4A basketball due to their success. Right now, doesn't look like CAC is going to garner many points this year. They are in last place in the 4A5 conference.
53-38, inbound the ball. Robinson going to travel and turn it over with 1:35 seconds remaining.
In baseball, we'll see it as Harding Academy and CAC baseball teams. They'll both move from 3A to 4A due to their success, and they'll be in our conference coming up this spring. That'll be a murderer's row on the baseball side of that conference.
In the backcourt, closely guarded. Going to whistle the Yellow Jackets for a turnover in the backcourt. 1:30 seconds remaining. 53-38. Cameron Keith's going to check in.
And that's why in football, Pulaski Academy is playing 7A football because of their success.
Free throw line, shot up, won't go. Rebound Collins. Out to Wallace. Lexi's going to try to spin away from trouble. One hand, dish it up to Keith. Back to Lexi across midcourt. To Gresham, steps down the lane. One-handed jump, won't go. Rebound Robinson. But we're down to a minute to play in this one. The Yellow Jackets with a 15-point lead. to the baseline. Two-pointer up and in. Pretty shot by Coy Bradley. I've got her now with 9 points in the ball game. 53-40, 45 seconds. Cross-court pass to Brown, back to Wallace. Clinton's got enough points, just playing the clock. Robinson's got 3 team fouls to Collins. She'll put up a 2. Good. Kenna Collins gets in double figures on the night. That's going to be what's her 11th point. Timeout on the floor. 28 seconds when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Head, an orthopedic surgeon. Conway Regional is expanding access to care at their Clinton Medical Clinic. Conway Regional Clinton Medical Clinic is accepting new patients for orthopedic evaluations, post and pre-op appointments, and in-office procedures. Conway Regional is committed to bringing care to you when and where you need it most. To make an appointment at Clinton Medical Clinic, call 501-745-4914 or visit conwayregional.org.
Well, Jackets trying to run the clock out of this one. They need 55-40. There's 19 seconds left. They'll have it on the sideline after Caden Brown made an interception there. Another turnover by the Lady Senators. Jackets led by as many as 20. It's 15 right now, and Jackets just like to get out of here with this win.
Lastly, in Wallace. Floor. A little bit of keep away. Robinson not fouling. Down to 5 seconds. See if Lexi can dribble it out. 2 seconds, 1 second. The pass to Lastly. Horn sounds, and that will do it. The victory goes to the Lady Yellow Jackets in this first matchup between these two conference foes. Clinton 55, Joe T. Robinson, Lady Senators 40. As teams will walk across midcourt, give each other a low five. Cheerleaders going to come out to the midcourt circle. Look like they'll gather for a post-game prayer here on the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School. We'll keep the camera rolling. We'll step away from the audio for just a moment. When we return, we'll wrap this one up and name the First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Yellow Jacket basketball is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Main Street Florist, by Joe and Hash, Troy Groszowski with Edward Jones of Clinton, by Carrie Renfro of CMG Home Loans, by Susie Allen Salon, by Meller Sanitation, by the Webb Family Auction. These fine sponsors help bring you tonight's game.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
Yellow Jacket basketball is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by the Pottery Shop, by Arkansas Mountain Realty, by attorney Chad Brown, by Southern Belle Boutique and Salon, by TLC Bookkeeping and Tax Service, by Jamie Beavers DDS, by Ingram Tire, by the Western Sizzlin', and by Clinton Drive.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair, Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Hey, my colleague Jeff Hall, Aaron Duhan back here at West Little Rock on the campus of Joe T. Robinson High School. Lady Yellow Jackets win tonight. They win by a score of 55-40. They jumped out to a 13-8 lead at the end of the first quarter and led 31-17 at the half, and then outscored Robinson 15-10 in that third quarter. Went into the final period up 46-27, led by as many as 20 on a couple of occasions. The last one, it was 50-30. And Robinson went on a 7-0 run, cut it to 50-37, but the Jackets win it tonight by a score of 55-40. For Robinson, Mariah Daniels with 1 point. Kaya Miller, she had 3. Coy Bradley, double figures for Robinson tonight. She had 11. Olivia Martin with 10, also in double figures. Sade Woods, she had 4 points on the night. Taylon Harrell with 5 points. Juelina Tavron with 2 points. Jocelyn Dean with a point. And Emma Rusher with 2 points tonight. Robinson had 6 3-pointers on the night, 3 in each half. They only shot 2 free throws in the first half, but shot 19 in the second half as they were much more aggressive. But they were only 7 of 21 at the line for 33%. For the Lady Yellow Jackets, Lexi Wallace, junior point guard, 7 points tonight. Maggie Gresham, the senior post player, with 8. Caden Brown, senior wing player, with 9 points, 7 of those in the first half. Kaylin Lashley, a junior guard, 12 points on the night, 7 of those in the first half. Cameron Keith with 5 points, all those in the first half. Kenna Collins also in double figures tonight. She had 11, 6 in the first half, 5 in the second half. And junior Olivia Johnson off the bench, she had 3 points tonight. So 2 players in double figures for the Yellow Jackets. Kaylin Lashley with 12 and Kenna Collins with 11. Yellow Jackets, once again, another good night at the free throw line. They were 13 of 16 for 81%, and the Jackets had 5 3-point baskets. Robinson now drops to 2-13 on the season, 0-4 in conference play. They've lost 5 of their last 6 games, and they are now 2-6 in games played here at Robinson. Lady Yellow Jackets now 10-13 on the year, 2-2 in conference play, 2-5 now in true road games. And Jeff Hall, your first Arkansas Bank and Trust players of the game.
Hey, how about K&K? How about Kaylin Lashley and Kenna Collins? And those scoring well. You said those 2 players in double figures tonight. And Kaylin was very actively, offensively, defensively, getting the ball up the floor, getting to the free throw line, making 5 free throws and a 3 tonight. And you kind of, in a night when there were a lot of turnovers and a night with kind of up and down, fast up and down the floor, I think you see Coach Matthew Post kind of keeping her in the game more tonight in that and doing that. And then Kenna Collins offensively and knocking down some shots. She made 4 free throws as well as a 3 and a couple of 2s, and only a junior. And so both of those tonight kind of standing out for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, both players in double figures. As we said, Caitlin with 12, one of her better offensive nights of the year, and Kenna Collins with 11. Kenna went 4 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. Also, Caitlin got to the line 8 times tonight, and she was 5 of 8 at the line for the Yellow Jackets. We want to thank First Arkansas Bank and Trust for their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics, located in the Cash Saver parking lot in downtown Clinton and as close as your computer. Thanks to First Arkansas Bank and Trust. I want to mention Lady Yellow Jackets being back in action Friday night in a key conference matchup as they travel to Morrilton to take on the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs. Well, we'll take a break. When we come back, big boys game tonight. Pulaski Robinson and the Clinton Yellow Jackets. Stay with us for more basketball. You listen to Yellow Jacket Basketball on Q92.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
Hi, this is Brandon from North Arkansas College. Is going to college a goal of yours in 2025? Let us help you accomplish that goal. At North Ark, we have students of all ages from all walks of life, from high school students taking concurrent credit courses to parents returning to school to learn a new skill. NAC can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Kick off the season with super fast fiber internet. Petit Jean Fiber gives you the home advantage and is the ultimate choice for sports enthusiasts like you. With lightning fast speeds, you'll never miss a touchdown, a slam dunk, or a winning goal again. Say goodbye to buffering and hello to the ultimate sports experience. Call us at 501-745-2493 to sign up. Better internet, better service, and better pricing that will keep you in all the action. You won't want to miss this.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Ready for a big showdown here in West Little Rock. Clinton comes in with a record of 14-8 on the year. They've won 5 in a row and 8 out of 9. They sit perfect in conference play right now, and they are 5-0. They are 3-1 in true road games. Their last outing, or their last 2 outings, they beat Pulaski Academy 74-59 on Tuesday, and then won Friday back here in Pulaski County when they took down CAC on Friday night. One of the things for the Yellow Jackets, they've had back-to-back games with 4 players in double figures. That's a good sign, as the Yellow Jackets have a lot of scoring options now, make it tough on the opposing team to play defense. And one bright spot, too, is Sam Standridge on Friday night got into double figures. And as he's bouncing back out for a couple weeks with a hand injury, good to see him back and scoring again. Robinson comes in. They're 16-6 on the year. They're 4-1 in conference play. They are 10-2 in this building. We talked about how difficult it is to win here in this building. The Yellow Jackets have lost the last 2 years in a row and had a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter last year and dropped that ball game. So Robinson's lost their first 4, their first 5 games of the year, then won 14 in a row until losing to Morrilton on Friday night. So a big game here. As we said, a sweep this week by the Yellow Jackets, and they would have a stranglehold on first place.
And first offensive possession of the game. The Yellow Jackets out of bounds will reset. Hester Hensley inbounds to Carter Holland. He's in the lane, going to kind of back his defender with a step, put it up and in. Carter with the first 2 points of the evening. It's Carter Holland, Hester Hensley, Gus Scroggins, Sam Standridge, and Brendan Johnson for Coach Judson Smith, Tristan Tate, Joey Tumlinson on that Yellow Jacket senior boys bench. Shot up on goal. Carter with the rebound.
Talking to Coach Judson Smith at 8 o'clock this morning, Carter Holland at that time was a game-time decision, not feeling well today, a little bit sick. but he has answered the bell and scored here early on for the Yellow Jackets.
Robinson dressed in white, trimmed a little bit of black and gold. Yellow Jackets in a road black, trimmed in gold. Joe T. Robinson High School, the Senators. Going to dribble down with the left hand, kick it out into the corner. 3-point shot up, won't go. Holland with his second defensive rebound of the night.
A little different look. Robinson team had several players scheduled to return this year, but a few of them went across town to Little Rock Hall, so a kind of a new look lineup and a lot smaller lineup than we've ever seen playing Robinson.
Kind of spread the floor a bit. Sam Stearns will drive, put it up, it'll bounce around, off the board, and good. Sam, Clinton 4, Robinson 0, 6:43.
Off to a good start after a big game on Friday. Feeling better all the time.
3-pointer attempt, Robinson from the left side. Good. That's Braylon Jackson gets Robinson on the board, 4-3 trailing.
Man defense by Robinson. They'll take care of the basketball. There'll be a little bit of pressure tonight by Robinson's athleticism.
Hensley, number 0, a sophomore. Standards, number 22, a junior. Johnson, number 5, a junior. He'll dribble right, left, get the lane, up and over the top of a defender. And good. Brendan Johnson, he's tall enough and long arms. He can, even with the defender between him and the basket.
His size, able to back the defender into the lane.
Drive the baseline. Brendan blocked that shot from behind, trying to save it out of bounds. It's going to go out and belong to the Yellow Jackets. Good job by Brendan on the defensive end. Pressure in the backcourt. Pass up near midcourt to Johnson. Gets it across to Hensley. He's on the move. Pull up just across the free throw line. In and out. Won't go. Rebound. Gus going to reach in, try to take it away. And foul's going to be called on Gus Scroggins. And he's going to come up a little bit of a limp coming out of that play. He wears a knee brace on his right knee he has all year. And he's still limping. He's out on the floor. As play resumes.
And Gus had a big game also on Friday against CAC.
And 3-point field goal. Another one by Braylon Jackson. This from the top of the key. And we are tied at 6. 5:26 here in the first quarter. Hensley to Johnson. Catch from the right. Turn, shoot the 3. Won't go. Carter tips it out. Standridge behind the 3-point line. To Hester. I think it's going to come off his foot, off his knee. Robinson comes up with it. Down the floor, into the lane, through traffic, left hand, won't go. Johnson with the rebound. They knock it out of bounds, but it'll belong to Clinton.
Robinson would really kind of probably like to speed up the tempo a little bit. Now a little bit of a zone look in that press.
Carter Holland, dish through the lane out to Scroggins for 3. Won't go, off the rim. Rebound Robinson. A couple of players go down, but Robinson with the basketball. Into the corner. 3-point. This one will not go for Jackson. Rebound Brendan Johnson. Over to Hester Hensley. Jackson's going to knock it out of bounds. Keep it with the Yellow Jackets just in front of the Robinson bench. It looks like J.J. Vasquez will enter the ball game. Gus Scroggins out. And we'll have to see what's going on. That limp that he's got. If that's something that's going to stay with him tonight or something he's trying to walk it off a little bit at the end of the Yellow Jacket bench.
And that's the opposite knee of what he has the knee brace on.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like it on his left, kind of inside of his knee. And Robinson going to take the charge inside with 4:23 in the first quarter, tied at 6. The foul's going to go against, was it Carter? Holland. Robinson chance to take the lead. And Jackson, he'll get to the lane, dish to the block, and shot up and in. Notice Jackson ends up with it. He's got all 8 points for the Senators and an 8-6 lead. A lot of defensive pressure. It's a fast pace. Holland deep behind the 3-point line. Dishes over to Standridge. Picks up his dribble. Back to Hensley. Knock it away. Hester recovers. Trying to dish. Ball knocked loose. And they'll end up whistling the Yellow Jackets for a travel.
It's not a travel. Lost hand on the basketball. You have the right to go retrieve it. Official called a travel. He got caught up in front of the Robinson bench there.
On the drive, and reach-in foul is going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. I think before he could get to the basket. Well, we'll see. Lining up like they're going to shoot free throws.
Last 2 defensive possessions for the Jackets, they've allowed penetration. Bad things happen when you allow the offensive player to penetrate. You get mismatches on the inside, numbers-wise.
And free throws for Caleb Burns. Oh, he made the basket, right? Count the basket.
Yes.
And the free throw. I didn't see the basket go through. 11-6 on a 5-0 run by Robinson. Inbound the ball. Maybe the clock didn't start, or the shot clock. Official stops play and will reset here from the baseline. See a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. A little bit of a zone. Let's see where they want to double team. They'll throw it over the top to Johnson. He's going to take it in for the dunk. He's fouled. Won't get the bucket, but it'll go to the free throw line. Well, Brendan Johnson didn't hesitate on that one.
Yeah, he's going to hammer that one home.
He'll get the first free throw. Third point for Johnson. And the second. Leading scorer here early. Brendan with 4. Clinton trails 11-8.
Yeah, it's good not to shoot free throws as well when you're on the road in a place like this. Jackets down a 1-3-1 zone. Got to stop the penetration.
And Robinson's going to toss it out of bounds. Trying to get it to Jackson. Too deep under the basket. Steps out.
Need a man in the middle against the zone. There's Brendan.
It's Carter in the corner. He's going to spin away. Ball is going to get loose out of bounds and a turnover. 2:52 in the first, trailing 11-8. Defense will drop back. Joe Robinson walking across midcourt. Inside, outside, into the corner. 3-point shot up. Counts a basket, and I think the feet got tangled up with Brendan Johnson. I don't know that he hit him high, but he made some contact low. Shooter goes to the floor. Count the basket and a free throw to come. Is that right? A chance at a 4-point play? Aiden, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Macon. And he makes the free throw. But you see that a lot. It's not necessarily a foul on the arm up high on the shot. It's kind of after the shot leaves his hand. But that you got to have that shooter. You got to leave him room to come down without having contact. Brendan Johnson on the drive. Ball gets loose, but right into the hands of Hester Hensley. And away from the basketball, players kind of push off. I saw Brendan Johnson and Bryce Churn both go separate ways. Somebody or both pushed each other. It looks like Robinson's going to pick up the foul.
Jackets have such a height advantage on the inside. They're trying to post sometimes Carter, sometimes Brendan. Robinson's having to get really physical to try to stop somebody.
They get it to Brendan again, kind of in the high post area, and he's able to kind of step towards the basket, get up into the defender, draw contact, draw the foul, and free throws.
They can't really guard straight up without getting really physical because of the height advantage for Clinton.
Brendan makes his third straight free throw. 15-9, the Robinson lead. Second free throw to come. And he gets it as well. And Gus Scroggins is back in the ball game. So hopefully that was just a knee knock or something like that he's kind of worked out on the sideline. Scroggins, Hensley, Johnson, Holland, and Standridge. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, trailing 15-10.
Jackets back in the man. No call on the travel.
Dribble down to the baseline, pull up, two-pointer, bounces around, won't go. Put back, tip up, won't go. Tipped out, and Robinson's got it. Three-point attempt up, won't go. Back of the rim, long rebound. Hester Hensley with it. He'll get it across midcourt to Scroggins. Into the corner, Brenson Johnson alone for three, just short off the rim. Right into the hands of Caleb Burns. Robinson up the floor. Get to the inside the lane. Carter Holland peels it off on the block to Stan Strandridge. Defenders in front of him.
Good play. It was 1-on-3. Good job by Sam. Now set the offense.
Back to Carter on the dribble. Right, left, into the lane. Spins, shoots, misses. Trying to get his own rebound. It's knocked loose. And Gus Scroggins comes up with it. It's going to end up out of bounds and belong to the Yellow Jackets.
Smart basketball play by Gus. He knew it. Carter was behind him. Kind of flipped it over his head there. Robinson lucky to knock it out of bounds. A really smart play by Gus Scroggins.
Inbound to Carter. He's going to spin in the lane. They'll knock it loose low, and we're going the other way.
Wow.
And Robinson is going to travel and turn it over. 56 seconds in the first quarter. Senators 15, Yellow Jacket Senior Boys 10.
They could have took your pick there. Yeah, you want to call it a carry or a walk. You had your pick on that one.
And now Carter Holland's going to get his first breather of the night. You kind of said earlier at the opener, Carter not feeling well today. He went the first 7 minutes of that first quarter. It's J.J. Vasquez joining his teammates on the floor.
Got a screen. Jackets having trouble making the pass.
Standridge gets it down to the block. Up off the glass. Good body control by Sam. Able to get up and get the shot off. 15-12. 25 seconds. Shot clock off.
Need to stop here. It's a 2-for-1. Robinson's going to get the ball to start the second quarter, so you want to get a stop right here.
They will take some time off the clock. Now they're going to start left, right, get to the lane. Johnson's going to knock it loose low. 4 seconds. Brendan gets it to Sam. 2 seconds, 1 second. And can't get a clean shot off. First quarter comes to an end. Robinson Senators lead at home 15-12 over the Yellow Jackets. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Yellow Jacket Basketball is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters. By Clinton Stockyard. By Elite Automotive. By Regions Bank. By Johnny's Automotive. By Crowell Saw and Supply. By Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff. These fine sponsors bring you tonight's basketball game on KHPQ.
A spirited first quarter for both teams. Maybe not the cleanest basketball. Jackets trail 15-12 as we start the second quarter of play.
Robinson dressed in white, trimmed in black, a little bit of gold. Yellow Jackets in a road black, trimmed in gold, and Robinson's going to throw it away on the possession. A turnover back to the Yellow Jackets. A chance to maybe tie, this time down the floor, trailing by 3.
The quarter in the man, opened the second quarter in the zone, and Robinson threw it out of bounds.
Brendan Johnson was your leading scorer for Clinton in the first quarter. Sam Standridge had a couple of baskets as well. Inbound, out to Scroggins, quickly back to Standridge under the basket, and his shot's blocked out of bounds.
Good inbounds play by Judson Smith, though, ran Sam off the block screen. He was open, but give Robinson the credit. And as Caleb Burns got the block from behind.
Hensley on the wing. Dribble to the elbow. Back to Scroggins. To Johnson. Kind of a no-look pass to Scroggins behind the three-point line. This one a little bit too hard. Off the glass. Won't go. Robinson with the rebound. They lead by 3. Open 3 from the right side. Won't go. Back of the rim. Rebound Johnson. Standards across midcourt. Pass ahead to Vasquez. Going to dribble to the baseline. Trying to get a reverse layup. Might have been blocked. He got behind the basket. Robinson's going the other way. Pull up. Free throw line. 2-point attempt. Good. That's by Caleb Burns. He's got 5 points now. Second leading scorer for Robinson in the ball game. Standridge on the dribble. Dishes back to Vasquez. Hester, his defender, goes past him. Hester puts up a 3, won't go. Standridge kind of flies in for the tip at the rim. It won't go. And Robinson with a rebound and quickly across midcourt. Braylon Jackson, got to keep an eye on him. Number 1, he's got 8 points, including 2 3-point field goals in the first quarter. 6 minutes, second quarter, trailing by 5. Robinson going to slow it down, back up. The offense set, step up, 3-pointer up, won't go. Tipped. J.J. Vasquez has it. And no clear to Hester Hensley.
Good call by the official. The shooter flopped there. That'd be a fine in the NBA.
Standard deep 3. The right wing won't go. Rebound. Johnson saves it from inbounds and gets it to his teammates. Brendan calling for the ball, but got a defender there close to the passing lane. Hester's going to dribble down. 2-pointer up and in by Hester Hensley. His first points of the night. 17-12 trailing. 17-14, excuse me. And drive, 2-point attempt in the lane, won't go. Ends up with Hensley, but they'll poke it away from behind at midcourt. Now quickly Robinson going to drive, get behind the basket, toss it back out behind the 3-point line. Work it around from right to left. On the drive. And Yellowjack defense going to force them to kick it out again. Get it into the corner, drive the baseline, challenge Scroggins. And Gus going to be whistled for the foul. Braylon Jackson is going to end up with two free throws.
Robinson 2 for 2 at the line tonight. They've had the back end of the and ones so far tonight. Carter Holland back in. He left late in the first quarter, returns to the 4:43 mark here of the second quarter.
And both free throws converted by Braylon Jackson. He now has 10 points to lead all scorers in the contest. And Clinton gets a little pressure in the backcourt. They'll double team when they can. They do on Brendan Jackson, but he gets it across. Brendan Johnson, excuse me. He's going to drive, pull up inside the free throw line. It won't go. And a whistle blown by the official. Foul called on Robinson. And Robinson coaching staff, they're not sure about that one.
And now they're not sure if it's a shooting foul or not. They're going to force the Yellow Jackets to inbounds from their own, under their own basket. A lot of high pressure by Robinson. The Yellow Jackets got to use that against Robinson. They want to do a lot of trapping at near half court.
Carter Holland takes the inbounds pass, dribbles, puts up the 3. It won't go, high off the back of the rim. And ball knocked loose by J.J. Vasquez. Foul's going to be called. And only the second team foul for Clinton here in the quarter. So non-shooting. Robinson will have it on the baseline to bring it full length of the court. Clinton man-to-man. Going to pick them up at the 3-point line. Going to drive, get to the basket, shot up, won't go. Carter Holland for the rebound. Keeps it himself, up the floor. Going to keep it, drive, put it off the glass, good. Carter Holland with his 4th point.
Carter kind of looking the floor over and then accelerated once he got near the 3-point line. Took it all the way to the basket. Jackets back within 3.
Get to the lane, shot up, won't go. Carter Holland with back-to-back defensive rebounds. And he'll keep it himself, cross midcourt. Let's see this time what he wants to do. Forward, backward, forward. Defender's going to force him back. A pass away. Johnson on the dribble, the spin, gets the lane. They'll knock it away low. And quickly, Robinson going the other way. Clinton defense back as well. Caleb Burns going to drive, get to the basket, off the glass, good. Burns for 2 more, 7 total, 21-16. 3:05 in the second quarter. Pass to Standridge on the post. Kind of smaller players going to strip it low. And Robinson's got it up the floor. Defense back. Pull up 3 by Burns. It won't go. Hester Hensley with a rebound. And Hester, it gets tripped kind of inadvertently from behind. And a foul will be called. Might have kind of stepped on his heel or the back of his foot.
Has to be a foul. There's body contact that created a turnover. Has to be a foul. The official made the right call. Robinson fans don't like it, but he made the right call.
Hester's going to drive, get to the lane, kick it out. Vasquez for 3. It's up. JJ for 3. And that's Clinton's first 3-point field goal of the evening. 21-16, 21-19 now. Just what Clinton needed to make it a 1-possession game. 2:15 clock running in the second quarter. Drive, get to the lane, off the glass. Good. Count the bucket and the foul. A chance at a 3-point play for Aiden Macon. And Gus Scroggins returns to the ball game. Johnson will get a breather. Tristan Tate comes to the scorer's table to check things out with the official scorebook. And Macon misses the free throw.
First miss of the night for Robinson at the line.
Leaves your score Robinson 23, Clinton 19. Holland's going to drive, get inside, and get it to Hensley on the block. Hester quickly up and in for his 4th point. Back to a 2-point deficit, 23-21.
Good things happen when you penetrate the defense.
Coach Judson Smith says, get your hands up. They'll drive to the lane. Macon bounces around and drops through.
Well, the defense, we're giving up too much on-the-ball drive several times now. Robinson able to beat us off the dribble, get to the basket.
Spreading the floor quite a bit into the quarter. Scroggins going to drive the baseline, kicks it out. 3-point attempt by Vasquez. In and out, won't go. Macon for the rebound. And Robinson, 1 minute, 15 seconds. Quickly down the floor. He's going to drive. Try it again. Gets to the lane. Kind of slides, falls away. Won't go. Out of bounds. But it belongs to the Senators. They'll inbound it deep into the backcourt. They bring it across their offense with a minute to play in the second quarter. Into the corner, 3-point shot up and good. 3-point field goal by Gunnar Rath. I think that's a familiar name, maybe from the last couple of years. Might be a younger brother. 28-21. Standridge gets in the lane, draws the foul, and Sam's going to go to the free throw line with 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, maybe the little brother. That guy was a heck of a shooter the last couple of years.
I think we called his name.
Rath.
Maybe just in the ball game. I don't know if it was that pretty a shot, but like I said, he may be a shooter. Sam gets the first free throw. He's got 5 points.
That lead stretch to 7. They need to hit these free throws and maybe get a defensive stop. You definitely don't want Robinson to go in the half and up by double figures.
Standridge misses a second free throw. Rebound by Robinson. Shot clock still in play. 35 seconds in the second quarter. There is about a 4-second differential. So Robinson looks like they want to use the clock, get it down to that.
Jackets out of the man into a 1-3-1 zone.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Rath on the baseline, back out behind the three-point line. It's Burns for 3. He's fouled on the three-point attempt, and he's going to have 3 free throws. 6.3 seconds remaining.
And 2 fouls on Carter Holland. Don't foul those outside shooters. It's either going to be a make or a miss. In high school basketball, those three-point shooters are going to be under 40%.
You know, he's going to have 3 free throws here. You know, I think sometimes you think, how does it happen? I think we even saw it at the college level. I think, late in that Razorback game that could go either way the other day. I think they fouled a three-point shooter twice there in the second half or late in that ball game. And going to miss the second, so thus far not able to take advantage of it.
They get the rebound here. You got 6 seconds, and you get the ball to start the second half. There's time to score, either on a make or a miss.
And he will make the 3rd free throw. Caleb Burns, 8 points now, 29-22. 6.3 on the game clock. And Clinton will inbound. It's Gus Scroggins ahead to Carter Holland, quickly to Hester Hensley. Got a defender on him. He'll put up a long 3. It won't go. Rebound, Robinson. And the first half comes to an end. Well, it's the Senators at home leading here at the end of the first half. 29-22 over the senior boys. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ. And stay with us for halftime. I think we're going to try to pull in Sarah Hutchins and talk to her a little bit about the success that they had at the Beta Convention last week. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
We'll see. And we're back halftime. And I think we'll have to double check. I'm trying to pull Sarah Hutchins in.
Hello.
Yep, now I got her. Can you hear me, Sarah?
Sorry, I can. You're cutting in and out.
Okay. We don't have great reception, I'm not sure, on tonight. We'll talk through it and see, and maybe folks will pull me back if something goes awry. There is some music as there's a cheer performance here at Robinson out below us. That may quieten down in just a moment. But, Sarah, we wanted to pull you and talk to you a bit. We talked a little bit about it in the girls' game. We're hoping to get you, and if for folks who are on social media and keep up with things going on around Clinton High School, I know the Clinton High School School District has a page. The sports teams have a page. I think you have a lot to do with maybe all of those. I'm not exactly sure. So if folks were tracking over the weekend, I was telling somebody, I think the Beta Club, I think they went down and won everything at Hot Springs at the Beta Club convention. I know there were a lot of schools there. There were a lot of students. There were a lot of categories. But it was just page after page and post after post of the success that you all had. What a good time, at least a couple days there, y'all must have had at the convention.
Yes, we did. We had a really good run. The kids did a great job. I couldn't have asked for any more out of them. I feel like we've created a culture where the kids, they've bought into what we're doing, and I've always told them that I have an expectation that I want them to work hard and do their best. I don't care if they win. I mean, everybody knows me, knows I like to win, but I want them to go out there and do their best, and that's what they do, and I feel like that's where the success comes in, because they're going out there, they're working hard, they're doing their best, and they've really bought into what we're trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, and about how many students total did you take down? Oh, did I lose you? And I was hearing a little bit of an echo there. I know sometimes on IRM we hear echoes and it sounds normal over the airwaves. I'm not sure if there's anything on our end or if there's any radio or feedback going on your end. Can you hear me again, Sarah?
Yes, you're cutting in and out, but I just heard you.
Okay. About how many students did you take down for the convention?
What'd you say, Jeff?
How many students traveled down to the convention?
We took about 50 kids, and we advanced, I would say, almost all of them. We had 11 first places. We had about 13 second places, and several third, fourth, and fifth. I mean, we've advanced about 50 kids to the National Convention in Orlando.
Right. And I know you don't necessarily name them all. I don't even know if we did this back years ago when I was in Beta Club at the convention. But just what are some of the categories that the students participated in and had success in?
We had several state championships in our academic competitions, which I think speaks volumes to the academic level that Clinton is competing at and where our kids are at, because this is not just 4A. We're competing against all the way up to 6A. Academic competitions, we did really well, and then we took the football team and placed second in performing arts. And I mean, that was, to me, these boys, they stepped out of their comfort zone and they worked hard and did a really good job. If you haven't watched the video, it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, I know that may be maybe of all of them, that might be the one that might have got the most attention when you get a bunch of football boys becoming a boy band, kind of led. And I did see Cash Carpenter. I saw him at church on Wednesday night at student ministry. Before that, I was asking about it, and he was telling me it's going to be boys band. And everything. I know I've seen Cash kind of leading. I think he did that night for the worship service at church. But I kind of knew he had that ability. Maybe Kendall Brown as well as some of those things. But all those football boys up there. What was your comment I saw in that post? It was kind of like when it first got proposed about maybe doing this, it was kind of like, what did you say? And then it ended up like, why not, or something like that.
Yes, we hadn't really even thought about doing a show choir, and some of the boys were sitting in my office when I was registering, and they said, we ought to do that because our linemen, they make a Christmas CD every year. And they said, why don't we do show choir? And I said, why not? Click the button. And a couple weeks later, nothing had happened, and they started really thinking about it, really talking about it, and that's when they decided to do the boy bands. And that it was the entertainment value, the crowd loved it. It was a crowd favorite in everything they competed in.
That was a lot of fun. You know, I was thinking, I've heard a quote in the past about, you're going to win so much, you might get tired of winning. But now you're going to take these state wins. I think on the road you're going to have the opportunity. These students, they're going to get to go to nationals. Is that going to be at Disney World coming up this summer?
The kids compete very well. We usually bring back some flags from nationals. We've had several top 5, top 10 finishes at nationals, so I anticipate the kids to compete very well on the national level.
Yeah. So there may be, I don't know, raise some support themselves or along with the school. There might be some fundraisers involved.
Oh, Jeff, we're going to fundraise so much over the next 6 months. Everybody's going to know we're heading to Orlando.
To see all that and the success you all are having. And, we talk about sports and athletics, obviously, on what we do for the ball games. So we do have, over the last years, try to work in a lot of the things going on around the campus academically, other extracurriculars, talk to the administrators, teachers such as yourself, because there's so many good things happening on the campus and around the high school. And I know you're congratulations, and we'll look forward to catching up with you back on. Well, thanks, Sarah Hutchins. We'll let you slip away, and we are ready for the second half, my colleague. Make sure I got you dialed in right. I may have adjusted some things there for Sarah, if you can hear, and if we can hear you, because we are.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We are underway in the second quarter.
Yep.
Okay. 29-22, trailing, and the Yellow Jackets got off the glass.
Just his first 2 of the night. A good time for it. 1-2, 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. I think I'm back. A little louder.
Into the corner. Catch and shoot 3. To the right. Won't go. Scroggins with the rebound.
Jackets have a height advantage, but they got to keep that ball shoulder height or higher. They've allowed Robinson to strip us a few times, getting that ball down around our waist. If we're going to have the height advantage, we've got to take advantage of it. Don't drop it down low, and Jackets turn it over.
And quickly down the floor, Holland back to defend. Pass across the lane. Good pass. Get in the air. Draw the foul. 2 free throws upcoming.
Now for Carter Holland. That's getting in the danger zone there.
Is not 100% tonight. And even less than 100% Carter Holland's going to be maybe better than most players in the conference, maybe most players around the state, but obviously he's maybe not up to full speed. Matter of fact, I think last year as a junior was he chosen by the conference coaches as the conference male conference basketball player of the year in the conference? I may be speaking out of turn. I have to check on that, but when they were postseason honors. But Scroggins going to get 2 more inside. He's made it's a 1-possession ball game, trailing 29-26.
Trying to close the lead.
Ball. Smith will applause his defense. Into the corner. 3-pointer won't go. Long rebound into the hands of Brendan Johnson. Well, Brendan got things going tonight early in this one. Finished only with 6 points in the first half.
Good backdoor cut.
There you go. The assist from Scroggins and 2 points for Standridge.
Closest they've been since they led 4-0 and 6-3. Way back in the first quarter.
Turnover. Long pass. Holland catches up with. Robinson takes the timeout. 5:57 here in the third. This run by the Yellow Jackets.
8-0 run to start the third quarter. The Jackets take the lead. It was 29-21 at the half. We'll check that 29-22. So an 8-0 run. Yep.
A couple of missed threes by Robinson. Some defensive pressure. Yeah, let's see if the Senators can adjust.
Check this, definitely in the first, of course, we've only played a couple of minutes here, but we haven't seen Robinson drive to the basket against our defense like we saw in the first half. And the Jackets have got hands in the faces of those outside shooters. And then there they force a turnover. Carter Holland now with 3 fouls, though. That's that foul on three-point shooter. That's the only part that was that second foul. If he could have avoided that one, he's going to have to play a long time here in the second half with 3 fouls. Judson Smith assisted by Tristan Tate. I don't know if Ashley's here tonight or not. She usually watches and listens in, so her and Nate may be home tonight.
5 on the floor here in the second half. Holland, Johnson, Scroggins, Standridge, and Hensley.
1-3-1 zone. Touches on defense. I remember, was it a couple years ago, Brody Impton, I think he had like about 10 of those in one game against Pulaski Academy.
Inbound the ball, pass inside, got away. Long pass down the floor to Johnson, to Holland. They'll come from behind, knock it out of bounds. They'll keep it with the Yellow Jackets.
Really nice pass by Brendan Johnson. Good defensive play by Robinson to poke it away, and the Jackets have it, and a chance to extend the lead.
Looking inbound, Hensley up high to Holland, but it'll carry him back behind the three-point line quickly. Back inside to Scroggins. He'll toss it back out. Standridge on the dribble, poked away. And now Robinson with it. Take it behind the basket, toss it back outside, catch it on the block. Kind of up, maybe almost a fall away. Miss rebound, Hester Hensley.
Good decision by Hester. Let's get a good possession right here with a 1-point lead.
And as Carter Holland took it to the baseline, kind of behind the basket, he was hitting Standridge coming down the middle. He got the pass to him, but the official called a foul on the defender against Holland.
We've played almost 3 minutes. Robinson's yet to score.
Holland takes the inbounds pass. Kind of drives, backs this defender towards the basket, gets up in the air, draws the foul. Carter Holland to the free throw line.
Jackets went to the line 6 times in the first half. They hit 4 of those. These will be Carter's first 2 of the night.
It's the first free throw. He's got 7 points total. Yellow Jackets 31, Senators 29. And Carter gets the second to fall.
10-0 run to start the third quarter. You couldn't ask for anything better.
Long arms, that 1-3-1 by the Yellow Jackets. Into the corner. Three-pointer good. Sure I'll pronounce his name again. McCann. I should need to find out from one of the Senator folks sitting around us. Tied at 32. Holland, the dribble, slides, gets past 2, can't get the shot, gets his own rebound, and puts it up and in for his 10th point. Back in front by 2. Into the corner. Quick shot up by Rath. Good. One of those in the first. Now one of those in the second. Gunnar Rath. Robinson by 1. And Clinton turns it over on the offensive end. Quickly going the other way. In the corner. He's going to have a chance. Rath sets. And another one by Gunnar Rath. Back-to-back threes. Coach Judson Smith wants a timeout. Robinson has regained the lead. 38-34. 4:02 in the third. When we return, you're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Hi, this is Savannah from North Arkansas College. At North Ark, we realize that all students have obstacles to overcome before enrolling in college courses. Whether it be finding money to pay for classes, making accommodations for disabilities, or helping parents pay for expenses such as daycare and fuel, we can help. To learn more, visit northark.edu/welcome2025 or text our recruiters at 870-621-2941. And remember, at North Ark, we believe in you.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price, whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive. The team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River Company.
Out of the timeout, into the corner. Gus Scroggins for three.
Well, Robinson went 3 minutes without scoring. Then they got 9 points in about 55 seconds to retake the lead after the Clinton had taken their first lead since the first quarter.
Burns tries to answer with three, but misses. But it's back into the hands of Jackson. He misses a three. Scroggins with a rebound. Trailing by one. A chance to regain the lead. Ahead to Hensley. Going to try to throw it over the top of the defense to Brendan Johnson. That was too high. It's going to go out of bounds.
That's got to be a lob. Once that defender got between him and Brendan, that has to be a lob. Too tough to catch that pass.
Three-pointer attempt. Jackson won't go. Rebound. And
they can stay in the zone. They got to know where the shooters are. 14-4. Macon and Rath.
Gus Scroggins catch and shoot three. It's up and in. Back-to-back threes for Gus. He's got 10 points in the third quarter, and Clinton back in front, 40-38.
Same thing for Robinson. They better know where Gus Scroggins in because he is heating up.
Rath was ready. This time from the left corner. Another three. His fourth, 41-40.
And we saw that the last 2 years, apparently with his older brother.
Stan Strange on the drive. Muscled up, won't go. And Jackson with it quickly down the floor. Holland back to defend. Carter's trying to maybe avoid a foul. Shot up, won't go. Scroggins with the rebound. It's knocked loose. Jackson gets it back. He's in the lane. It's knocked loose into the hands of Macon. A lot of traffic out to Rath. His three's up. It's good. His fourth of the third. 44-40. And Robinson, folks, are liking that. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. England's going to throw it out of bounds. Back to Robinson.
Oh, Carter was open on that backdoor cut.
And we say that, again, watching Rath, if that's a younger brother, last year's brother was quite a scorer, could put it up, but he didn't look like maybe the most athletic person on the floor. That's the way kind of number 14 Rath looks for Robinson.
And force the Yellow Jackets out of the zone. I have to go man-to-man.
With a minute 35 here in the third. Macon for his three-point attempt up. Won't go off the rim. Tipped up in the air. And Hester Hensley has it. Holland picks up his dribble. Back to Gus. Defender there. Can't get the shot off. On the dribble. Into the corner. And Robinson with the and stepped out of bounds. Thought they almost got away with it for a moment there. It's on the far sideline, so we don't have a good look at that, but
got a real mismatch with Bryce Chun trying to guard Brendan Johnson. Maybe to get Brendan inside here.
Hensley on the dribble. Clinton's got a height advantage. They had all 5 spots on the floor. Hester gets down the side of the lane and puts it up and in. 6 points. 44-42 trailing. We got Hester Hensley on Rath. On the drive, Caleb Burns draws contact from Stan Standridge, and that results in Burns. 2 free throws upcoming.
Best way to guard Rath. Don't let him have the basketball. Not super athletic. He's probably not going to be able to create his own shot. And he'd be a no-help guy. You don't leave him to go help somebody else for the most part.
Burns gets the first free throw. I've got Caleb Burns with 9 points in the ball game. 3 free throws made. His second one will give him a chance to put him in double figures if he can make this one. And he does. 46-42, Robinson leading. 44 seconds in the third quarter. And a steal on the inbounds pass. Get inside. Shot blocked by Johnson. Oh, late whistle. Blocked it. It came back down. I think he was going to have a chance at a second shot, but a foul called. And 2 free throws for Bryce Chum.
Chun, no points tonight. First trip to the line.
Misses the first. Coach Judson Smith wants to get J.J. Vasquez in. He does. Brendan Johnson out. They're not tracking individual fouls on the scoreboard tonight. It's the team's third. I'm not sure how many Brendan's got. But he'll come out at least for a breather. Misses the second free throw. Rebound by Gus Scroggins. Gets over to Hensley. And pressure in the backcourt. Hester might need some help. Looks like a man press for the most part.
They need a timeout. You hate to have to take a timeout to avoid a 10-second count, but Judson Smith had to there. Takes the timeout. Jackets were down. There's 26 on the shot clock, so down to a second. Took us 9 with the 9-second mark there. Robinson gets the ball to start the fourth quarter, so you can't have a turnover there. 46-42, the Jackets scored 10 straight to open the third quarter to take their first lead since the first quarter. There's 29-22 at the half. The Yellow Jackets took the lead at 30-29 and 31-29. And also led 32-29 at one point before Raft went off, and then it was tied at 32. Robinson retook the lead 35-34, 38-34. It was 38-37. Clinton came back, took a 40-38 lead, and Robinson leads 46-42 right now with 30 seconds left, 26 on the shot clock. The Jackets try to battle back here in a very tough place to play. We've probably seen two better Robinson teams the last 2 years than we've seen here, but they are tough to play here in this building. And even though they had some players leave to go to Hall, you could probably walk the halls here at Little Rock at Joe T. Robinson and find players.
Inbound the ball to Sam Standridge, 28 seconds. About a 4-second differential on the shot clock. Ball out of bounds. Keep it with Clinton. So 19 seconds on the shot clock. Now, let's see. Well, the shot clock, I guess, will go off if they reset with the inbounds pass. Hensley defended by Rath. He'll dribble down, pull up, shot, bounces around, won't go. Rebound to Burns and the Senators. 13 seconds to get across midcourt. They can play for a final shot. Standridge on the ball. On Burns. He's going to right, left, get to the lane. That's back outside. Rath for three. Another one. Gunnar Rath can't miss. His fifth three-pointer of the quarter, his sixth of the game. 49-42. Fourth and final quarter when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Jackets made a valiant run. They were down 7 going into the third quarter, scored 10 straight, took the lead, led on about 3 occasions in the third quarter. But Rath has rained wrath on the Yellow Jackets here in the third quarter. 6 threes, 5 in the quarter. And you look up at the scoreboard, it's 49-42. They had that original 7-point lead back. The Jackets have got to go back to work. And you can't leave Rath to go help anybody. He steps out of bounds.
And that defensive set, he had Sam Standridge on him in the corner, kind of trapped between the sideline and Standridge. Let's see if that's the strategy for the remainder of the ball game. Carter Holland's three-point attempt, short, and Robinson's got it. Chun up the floor, gets it to the block. Holland flies in and blocks it off the glass from behind.
What saved a sure 2 points. If the Yellow Jackets come back and win a close one, remember that play. The Jackets have got to attack the basket, take advantage of that height advantage on the inside.
It's a good effort by Carter again on a night when he's not 100%. Missed a shot. It could have been easy for him to be slow. He accelerated, got down the court, blocked that shot. They'll throw it up high to him. He's got a defender on him, and foul's going to be called on the Senators.
Good play call by Judson Smith. He isolated Carter Holland under the basket. It was one-on-one. Just throw it up, let him catch it. Robinson had to foul quickly. 2 team fouls on Robinson.
Trying to get it to Johnson inside. A lot of traffic, gets knocked loose. Robinson comes up with it. Still a 7-point lead. Hester knocks it away. Scramble for it. It's on the floor. Gus had a hand on it, tipped it out, and Robinson controls. And they want a timeout. 7:07. Still no score in the fourth quarter, 49-42, but a timeout. And just you might remind folks how important this ball game is when you look at the conference race. And this is the first matchup between the two teams. We'll meet them at Yellow Jacket Arena, but kind of what it means going forward.
Clinton comes in. The Jackets are 5-0, the only undefeated team left in the conference. Robinson and Morrilton both 4-1. Big thing is Morrilton's already came here and won last Friday. They've already got a win here. They're probably going to get the win at Morrilton in the return match with Robinson. The Yellow Jackets have to go to Morrilton on Friday night, so there's a lot riding on this game. Remember, there's no district tournament, so the order of finish in the conference race is the regional tournament seedings. And you don't want to, if you looked in the paper this week, you saw Clinton ranked number 6 by the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, but you also saw 1, 3, and 5 is out of the other district that's going to be a part of our regional tournament. So it's going to be a stout regional tournament, and you want to be seated as high as possible.
Well, here we go out of the timeout. And 33 seconds in the lane. Robinson's going to turn it over. 6:58 remaining.
Unforced error there. Jackets need to take advantage of it.
To Sam, to Carter in the backcourt. Let him bring it across. Going to drive, put it up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Chubb. No, excuse me, that's Williams. He's going to take it down, put it off the glass. Good. Kevin Williams, I think that's his first points of the night. 51-42. Sanders across midcourt. Defended by Rath. Sam's going to drive, pull up on Rath. Shot won't go off the rim. Rebound Williams. Here we go. Down the floor. Dish on the move. Left hand. Scoop. Loop. Underhanded. Won't go. But Robinson's able to come up with a rebound. Clinton's having trouble scoring. Caleb Burns for 2. It won't go. Rebound Brendan Johnson. It held Brendan scoreless in the second half after that 6-point first half. He got things going early, but kept him off the scoreboard since then. Foul on Robinson.
3 team fouls, just 2 minutes and 8 seconds into the fourth quarter. Jackets can get back in this one. Maybe get to the free throw line. Still trying to isolate Holland inside.
He and Williams. Again, Clinton's got a height advantage at all 5 spots on the floor. I think if they could get inside, maybe draw a foul, make this a free throw shooting contest. And a steal into the passing lane. Chun with it. He's going to drive. Standards defending. And Sam's going to be whistled for the foul. Stops clock at 5:31, trailing 51-42.
Chun goes to the line. He missed his last 2. Make it 3 in a row.
And you think some nights when you got a height advantage, all spots on the floor, you think, well, you're going to get some easy points there. Maybe not every time down the floor, but Clinton's struggling now. It seems a bit to score, and I figure out where their points are going to come from. Misses the free throw. Rebound Carter Holland.
2 missed free throws and a turnover. Robinson's giving you a chance. Jackets, you got to take advantage of it.
Maybe Robinson makes up with it with some quickness and athleticism. Pass inside to Holland.
Gotta
Couple
be a
defenders.
foul.
Williams going to reach in, maybe grab an arm. Foul called on his way up. Carter Holland's going to have 2 free throws.
A little bonus there. We get to shoot 2 free throws here, and we'll shoot 2 for the rest of the game. That's team foul number 4.
Caught a little bit short. He's going to miss the first one.
Carter's got 10.
He gets the second free throw. That's his 3rd free throw made. 51-43. A couple of substitutions for Robinson. Clinton has played 6 tonight. J.J. Vasquez on the bench right now. Trying to remember, I don't know if J.J.'s played in the second half. I know he did in the first half. These same 5 may have gone the distance thus far in the second half. And now Vasquez is up off the bench. He'll check in at the next break. Rath catch, shoot 3. This one misses. A miss. Robinson gets the rebound.
Oh, my gosh.
And maybe kind of an Itten Burton poke in the face there. That's the signal by the official, the hands to the face. And it's going to be Robinson basketball.
Rath finally missed one, but we couldn't get the rebound.
Sam Standridge out. J.J. Vasquez in. J.J.'s he's a good three-point shooter. If he gets a chance, he's got 1 in the ballgame. That was in the first half, and maybe that's why he's in at this moment for Coach Judson Smith. From the baseline, inbound the basketball. Into the corner, they get to Rath. Oh, he's going to bounce pass to the block. Shot up, won't go. Pressure by Holland. I don't know if he got a hand on it. And Clinton's going the other way. In the corner, Vasquez catch and shoot 3. Misses. Rebound by Holland. The put back in there. Misses. Scroggins gets the ball. He's got a chance. Gus is fouled, and they'll go to the free throw line. Good effort.
Great block on the other end again. That's a second point blank shot. Looked like a sure 2 points for Robinson. Carter Holland is wiped off the board. And the Jackets were relentless on the boards. Gus Scroggins drew the foul, goes to the line. The Jackets a chance to inch a little bit closer. These will be Gus's first 2 free throws of the night. Jackets have shot 10 and have hit 7.
Gus misses the first. He'll have a second. Vasquez out. Sam Standridge returns. And Gus gets the second free throw to go. I've got him now with 11 points in the ball game, trailing 51-44. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Clock running, 4th quarter.
Zone defense, you got to know where the 2 shooters are. Macon and Rath. They're both ones in each corner, and a travel.
There you go. And quickly Vasquez in. So Coach Judson Smith, maybe he's doing a little offense-defense substitution, getting J.J. Vasquez in for the offensive sets.
Robinson keeps handing the Yellow Jackets some gifts. Got to take advantage.
Vasquez into Hensley. Man-to-man defense by the Senators. Rath defending Vasquez. And Hester Hensley gets off a screen, gets to the basket, can't get it to go. And Robinson tried to save it back in bounds. But on the baseline. It belongs to Clinton.
The Jackets had a good look there. Couldn't get the layup to go. But they get another break. They get the ball into their own basket.
Hensley the inbound for the baseline. Looks inside to Scroggins, catches, back out to Standridge into the corner. Hensley, Hester's going to drive, pull up. Shot won't go. Offside rebound. Kevin Williams. Robinson quickly down the floor is going to keep it himself. Taking the basket. A lot of traffic, a lot of black jerseys. Ball goes out of bounds. No foul called, just belongs to Robinson. 3:57 remaining, trailing by 7. Good ball movement. Worker and Gus Scroggins blocked a shot into the hands of Sam Sandridge. Sam, it's about one defender, kicks in the corner. Vasquez for 3. It's up. It won't go. And the rebound off the hands of Holland. Long pass down the floor. And ahead of the pack is Braylon Jackson for 2. Back to a 9-point lead for Robinson. 3:30 remaining. Hensley behind his back. Gets to the free throw line. And his feet slide, and official whistles him for a travel. Brendan Johnson in, Vasquez out.
.327 left. You're getting another minute or so. You're going to have to get into a situation, have to extend the defense out. Full court defense, still time with the shot clock at 3:20.
Williams gets down to the block, and Jackson, they kind of lost sight of him. He takes the easy pass on the block, up and in. 55-44. Hits down the baseline, dribbles, puts it behind his back. Oh, that's Johnson, Brendan for 2. And that's his first points since early in the ball game. Makes it a 55-46 game. Robinson leading with 2:58 when we return. Timeout. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com, member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, trailing by 9, 2:45, clock running. Robinson with the basketball, dressed in white, trimmed in a little bit of black and gold. Yellow Jackets on the road in black. You're watching on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, KHPQ Facebook page. I'm Jeff Hall. That's Mike Holly. Aaron Duhon, our video engineer. Kelsey Robinson's back in the studio. Winding down final minutes of this one. Shot up won't go. Brendan Johnson with the rebound. Ahead to J.J. Vasquez. On Williams' slide. Gets to the lane. It won't go. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul on J.J. Vasquez. Coach Judson Smith disagrees with that one. And the ball goes to Robinson.
The Jackets have done a good job in the fourth quarter. They've held Robinson only 6 points in the quarter. But the Jackets had only scored 4.
Williams on the dribble, gets the lane, gets by defender, shot up won't go, got too deep under the rim. Carter Hollins got it down the floor. In his left hand, right hand behind the back, spins, kicks it out. Vasquez can't get the shot. Carter Hollins got a 3. It's up, it won't go off the rim. And Williams and the Senators come up with a rebound. We're down with under 2 minutes to play. And now the clock, just as big a problem as the points for the Yellow Jackets, trailing 55-46. Robinson wants a timeout, and they get the timeout. He got it. So I guess maybe it took the official across the floor to call the timeout. The Robinson coach, the official close to him, was saying, "You're right here. I'm right here. Why didn't you call that?" And regardless, he gets a timeout with 1:33 to go and a 9-point lead.
Junior highs at home Thursday. They'll take on Lisa Academy West, be 7th grade and junior boys in that one. The Yellow Jackets travel to Morrilton on Friday night, take on the Devil Dogs at the Morrilton Arena. If you've never seen it, come on out Friday. I have a beautiful arena there. A couple of 3 years old. They've hosted a state tournament already there. since the construction of that. So they got really nice facilities over there if you haven't been. New baseball field, new softball field, new high school. And so really nice facilities at Morrilton. And we'll be there Friday nights for that one. And the Yellow Jackets drop this one. It'll be a three-way tie for first place between Clinton, Robinson, and Morrilton.
Maybe Nathan Andrews will be there Friday night. Former band director, well-liked around the county. I think he still keeps up with the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yeah. Still lives over in Van Buren County.
Maybe. Robinson inbounds the basketball. Under 90 seconds to play. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Foul on Carter Holland. For Clinton, it's only the fourth team foul. It's what does not reset. Well, it does reset the shot clock, right? It was down to 7. Now it's at 35. And foul on the Yellow Jackets will stop the game clock at 1:18.
Burns will go to the line. Yellow Jackets have to foul and hope for some misses. Robinson has missed 4 free throws here in the fourth quarter, but those were not shot by Burns.
And he gets the first free throw. He gets his 5th free throw made tonight. Got Scroggins in, Hester Hensley out. So you've got Scroggins, Vasquez, Holland, Johnson, and Standridge. 5 on the floor. Burns makes the second free throw. Standridge across midcourt. On the dribble, up high to Holland. Gets to the basket. Shot off the glass, won't go. His follow is up and in. 2 for Carter, 57-48. Pressure in the backcourt. 1 minute to play. Turnover, they lose the ball. And Brendan Johnson up and in. And an injury. And Robinson. And let's see. Caleb Burns now he's going to get up. Went to the floor with the ball, the turnover, but he's up. He's going to walk to the sideline.
Smith saying, "Are you going to stop the clock for an injured player? If you are, we don't want a timeout." But I think we went ahead and going to take it here. Of course, the clock would have ran down a few more seconds before the officials would have stopped action, make sure the player was actually injured. Taking the timeout. Well, they're going to put 58.5 seconds on the clock, so 57-50, stranger things have happened. Try to get a turnover here in the backcourt if you can and get in the front court. You're going to have to go ahead and foul again. This has been a tough place to play. The Yellow Jackets have lost 2 years in a row here. Had a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter last year and lost.
I'm trying to think. I know you had a memory, a post this week a lot of people saw and remembered that ballgame when Clinton defeated Little Rock Christian at home. In Little Rock Christian, the team that won the state championship. Remind me, in the last couple of years in conference play, did Robinson also pick up a win over Little Rock Christian? Or was Clinton the only team to?
I think they did beat, was it Christian or somebody they beat by 2 points?
Something, yeah.
I remember right. That might have been Little Rock Hall. Not sure. But Robinson did beat somebody that was in contention. Robinson much bigger, much more athletic the last 2 years than this team right here, but this team still leads by 7.
Here we go out of the timeout. Pressure in the backcourt. They get it to Burns. He stays in. They will get it to Williams. He'll get it across midcourt to Macon. Robinson can kind of play keep away if they want to. 50 seconds. Burns with it. Vasquez giving chase. Standridge as well on Macon. And Sam's whistled for the foul with 45 seconds. So it took 13 seconds off the clock before Robinson goes to the free throw line.
Macon 1 of 2 at the line tonight. He has a couple of threes. Got 11 points on the night. And that'll be the 5th foul for Sam Standridge.
And first free throw up and in. number 4, Aiden Macon. I've got him unofficially with now 12 points on the night. A couple of threes along the way. And he gets the second free throw. 59-50, 45 seconds remaining. Standard Hensley.
Robinson substituting better defensive players into the game. Rath and Macon out of the game.
Hester across midcourt. Burns on him. Over to Brendan Johnson. Catch and shoot three. Short off the rim. Hester for the rebound. Turn around. Put it up and in. Won't go. Rebound Robinson. Foul on Hensley. We're down to 32 seconds. And Robinson with a couple of free throws upcoming.
Jackets probably need to be searching for threes on that possession, down 9.
Well, the Robinson crowd, they may think they've got this one. And I've seen the applause they've got as Braylon Jackson's at the free throw line. The first one's up and in. (60-50). Second free throw. 61. And Carter with a rebound. On the dribble. Takes Williams to the block. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound Robinson down to 20 seconds. And let's see if Clinton's going to foul or not. If we'll run this one out. Knocked out of bounds.
Points. The important point here, we're down by 11. Jackets, you get 10 tiebreaker points. The Jackets would like to get that 11 at least down to 9.
And maybe they get it to Burns. He's going to play keep away. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and it'll be 11-point margin for the final tonight. Joe T. Robinson, 61. The Clinton Senior Boys, 50 here at Robinson High School. The teams will give a low 5 there across midcourt. Cheerleaders come out. We'll look for a post-game prayer here. We'll keep the camera rolling. Take an audio break. When we return, we'll wrap this one up for you and name the First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Visiting with Clay Maxey, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Here's something we don't hear anymore. Prices are dropping at Clay Maxey.
We've just decided with inflation and the way prices are going up on everybody, we wanted to take a real hard look and see how we could help the community by lowering some of our prices. Across the board, we've done everything that we could do to lower prices on our services, our cost of labor, our used inventory. We've got to do it in order to be responsive to our community and our customers.
See the change at ClayMaxeyCDJR.com.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com. Member FDIC.
And folks are filing their way out of the Joe T. Robinson here on tonight. I guess we say we'll be with you about 9 o'clock. And I think when we go off there, it's going to be right at 9 tonight. But it seemed like a long night. Thought we might get out of here a little quicker at this one where the senior girls win, senior boys fall in this first conference matchup between these two squads. We'll meet again at Yellow Jacket Arena we'll have a big crowd there that night and see how things go in the boys' game. I look forward to having you when Robinson makes it up to the arena.
Stats tonight, the Yellow Jackets led early in this one. They led by a score of 4-0 and 6-3, but trailed 15-12 at the end of the quarter. And they trailed at the half 29-24, but they opened the third quarter on a 10-0 run. Things were looking good. The Jackets took the lead for the first time since the first quarter, 31-29, led 32-29. The game was tied at 32. Yellow Jackets' last lead was at 34-33. They never led again, and they had held Robinson to 4 points for most of the third quarter, and then Robinson got hot and outscored in the third quarter. Ended up each team scoring 20 points apiece. So the 7-point halftime lead was back to the 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And in that fourth quarter, Yellow Jackets only got 8 points on the board in the fourth quarter, outscored 12-8, and they lose tonight by a score of 61-50. Scoring for Robinson, Bryce Chun played but did not score. Braylon Jackson had 15 points on the night, including a couple 3-point baskets. Kevin Williams, 2 points. Caleb Burns with 12 points on the night. Aiden Macon, 12 points on the night. Gunnar Rath, 18 points, 6 threes. Once again, 18 points, 6 threes.
5 in the third quarter?
5 in the third quarter, 1 in the first half. They were 11 of 22 at the free throw line. They only shot 50% at the free throw line, but they made 10 3-point baskets. Rath had 6 of them. 10 3-point baskets tonight for Robinson. Yellow Jackets got 13 points from Carter Holland. Carter under the weather a little bit, you could tell during the game. Not a normal Carter Holland night. No threes tonight for Carter, but he did get it out and scored 13 points. Hester Hensley was 6 points. Gus Scroggins, 9 points, including 2 3-point baskets. Brendan Johnson, 9 points on the night. Sam Standridge with 7. J.J. Vasquez with 3. The Yellow Jackets only had 3 threes tonight. Did go 8 of 12 at the free throw line for 67%. In the last 2 ball games, the Yellow Jackets put 4 players in double figures. Tonight, only 1. Carter Holland with 13 points on the night. Robinson now 17-6 on the year, 5-1 in conference play, and 11-2 right here in this building. I can believe it. Yellow Jackets are now 14-9 on the season. They dropped to 5-1 in conference play. Their 5-game winning streak comes to an end, and they have now won 8 of their last 10 games, and they are 3-2 now in true road games. So now you have Clinton 5-1, Robinson 5-1, and Morrilton 5-1, and the Yellow Jackets head to Morrilton for a huge game Friday night at Morrilton, and we'll have that for you on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network on Friday night. Jeff Hall, you got a First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game?
How about Brendan Johnson? He came out really strong in the first half, had a big offensive effort and up and down the floor, doing a good job. They slowed him down a little bit in the second half, but really assertive, and Brendan's fun to watch.
Yep, Brendan Johnson, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. He's got the ability to score at all 3 levels, from the 3, from the mid-range, and, of course, under the basket. And he also plays great defense. Gets his hands on a lot of shots. So Brendan Johnson, our First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game. Thanks to First Arkansas Bank and Trust for all your support of Yellow Jacket Athletics, located in the Cash Saver parking lot in downtown Clinton, or as close as your computer, and whatever you need, banking needs, First Arkansas Bank and Trust can take care of you. I want to thank them, Hogs and Heifers, and Petty Jean Fiber for bringing you the pictures, brought to you by Aaron Duhan again tonight, the best in the business. I want to thank them and all of our sponsors along the line, on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. They make it possible. Well, Jeff Hall, we're off until Friday night when the Yellow Jackets travel to Morrilton. We'll have the game for you. The girls starting at 6 o'clock, and that's a big girls game also, as they try to keep pace with Pulaski Academy and hopefully lock up maybe second place.
Yeah, close trip, 40 miles or less, big arena, big atmosphere, big conference matchup. That'll be fun for Friday night. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for Sarah Hutchins for talking. We'll get Sarah maybe again on later, too, and talk about some things. But thanks for that. For Sid King for getting us all set up throughout the week. For Kelsey Robinson, our studio engineer. For Aaron Duhan, our video engineer. Coming over from Arkansas Tech. For my colleague